Hello, everybody. It is January 29th, the year 2024. The sponsor, Gamer Subs. Thank you to them. Thank you to Gamer Subs. We love them. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday.
What year is it?
Hope y'all don't have a case of the Mondays. No, but seriously. How's everybody doing?
Lovely. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Monday, baby. Happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Me too. Actually, we have a whole great episode. We got so much fun stuff to discuss. As you guys can see in the title, Austin McBroom is continuing to descend into... I feel bad for him now. Genuinely. Like, this shit is... I feel... It's gotten so weird that people are questioning if it's even real.
I'm one of those people.
And I feel this.
We'll have to debate that when we come to it, but it is quite good. It's quite intriguing, the whole thing. Ab and Preach made a video attacking me, coming at me. They were even being anti-Semitic, which I'm just kidding. They weren't. I'll put a stop to that right now. They were not being anti-Semitic. There was a glint in their eyes where I was like, he wants to tell a Jew joke right now. I could tell. There's something about what was in his eyes. I was like, there's just... That dude is wanting to say the K word right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Is that too much, the K word?
Too much? I mean, you didn't say it. It's a big accusation to throw around.
I said I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's a joke.
The joke is that they didn't. And it was just the glimmer. That's the joke. No, they were actually somewhat nice, I'd say. I feel like there might be a bridge building. Could there be a bridge building?
It's entirely up to you, sir.
It is, you think?
You're the master bridge burner.
Yeah.
You know? That's kind of your thing.
That's bullshit, bro. I'm an architect. I'm an engineer. I build bridges.
Oh.
For example, Jeff Wittick.
That's true.
Tana.
That's one. That's okay. That's one too.
Bradley Martin.
You burned it again.
Did I burn it again?
It's shaky.
Well, in a war field, in a battleground, sometimes you just need like the quick inflatable bridges. They're not permanent fixtures. So that might be what that is. But let's see. I'll watch that. Okay, here was a post on the subreddit about... I don't know who remembers the forbidden Ethan Bradberry COVID video.
Oh, I remember.
I wanted to work with Ethan. We're becoming friends, and I respect his whatever it is he is.
Tenacity.
Slam on them with the regular schmegula.
Vision.
That was iconic. They showed up in the Spider-Man and Elsa. I mean, it was great.
Ethan Bradberry is genuinely very funny. Like, who would have guessed that back in the day when you were making reactions?
He's just an odd dude. I mean, talk to me nice.
the regular Raw saga, I was so invested in that, man.
Yeah.
I really was.
We're trying to
I
find
miss
the
it.
rawest of the raw.
Bring it back.
I wonder what they're doing for
if you're
money.
watching.
Are they doing? I don't think they're doing.
I think they do a lot of crypto stuff, to be honest.
They're on the side.
I think so.
Nice.
Well, maybe not even on the side. I think I've mostly seen that from Mo.
Look, all I know about those two dudes is that they're natural-born hustlers.
That is true, without a doubt.
Anyway, there was a post on the subreddit that reminded us all, Ethan, are you willing to release the Ethan Bradberry COVID video now that enough time has passed? So what happened, as we said, let's just do a man on the street type of thing. Go to New York and just ask people what they think about COVID. Because I was like,
it was right at the beginning of the. I don't think had lockdown even begun.
Clearly,
it was like when people were worried about that about to happen.
No, there was no lockdown, as evidenced by the video itself. Because he's in.
Right. Good point.
Thank you. So we said, hey, go do a man on the street and just talk to New Yorkers about COVID. Because I thought, Ethan's a character and New Yorkers are characters, so it should be something interesting. But what Ethan sent us is something that none of us expected, although maybe we should have. It was so inflammatory that and you guys know I don't like to pass. I like to show you guys everything. And even me, I looked at that and I said, we shouldn't show that. Because one, not only does it risk us, but I think he actually might have done something illegal. And at the time, people were so sensitive, he may actually have been arrested. I genuinely think that could have turned into a huge scandal.
We just wanted some roving reporter work from him, and he delivered.
So I did not request him to do any of this. I said, just man on the street. I didn't pay him. I frankly have no association with what I'm about to show you. I condemn it in the strongest possible words. In fact, I don't think it even happened around COVID. I think it happened in Minecraft just a few months ago. You know what I'm saying?
It did.
So the timeline of this, I will say, I think what I'll say, if anyone from YouTube's watching, because I want them to know the real story, is this was filmed last month and we're pretending like it was shot during COVID for a dramatic purpose, but it was not.
This is a reenactment.
Right.
This is, no, there's no, because there's nothing to reenact.
Right.
Oh, I see. Okay, not even that.
Not real. This is fiction.
This is just a dramatization.
Yeah.
Well, that still implies it's of some sort of event.
Of COVID.
This is just fiction.
Fake stories.
This is a fictional story made to...
It actually, it's not even COVID. It's some other pandemic.
Flu season.
Yeah. One of the other pandemics.
COVID-20.
So there's been some it's so fucked up, you know. Some people are reserved if we should even show it now, but I feel that, you know, at the time I said, in a few years I'm going to show this. Here, let me does anyone have a link to when I talked about it? Because it was so...
Yeah.
The fact
Did
that
you send that
so
earlier?
many years have passed.
I did send it earlier.
Yeah.
And now we're here, and COVID is behind us. Well behind us, right? The world has moved on.
Yeah, COVID still exists, though.
Well, I know that. But, like...
It's out of style.
It's, you know...
It's not the it girl anymore.
It's boring. Boring nowadays.
It's cool. It's all good.
I don't know if it's all good.
Well, it's all good.
It's all good.
We got vaccines. We got... The hospitals are cool. Even at the, like, Kaiser place that was on lockdown for so long, they got rid of all the COVID shit. They had, like, a little tent city in front to test anybody coming into the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It's all gone.
GG.
COVID is done. We beat it. We beat that shit.
We made it.
I'm really excited to watch this. I haven't seen it yet, so
You have never seen it. This was before your time.
yeah, it was right before my time.
Who has seen it? Dan's
Well,
seen
I
it.
did. Yeah. And
Zach,
Ian.
you've seen it, right?
Well,
Ian-
I was the one corresponding with him, so I saw the raw.
The raw
Most of
to the
the
raw,
raw.
baby.
and then Ian saw
edited
it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
I
actually
did this edit. There was a lot of footage.
Oh, you edited it.
Yeah.
We had to dig deep.
Oh.
We had to dig deep for this one.
So he just dumped a whole bunch of footage on you guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
this is actually After Dark 1. I started After Dark 2 was my first episode, so yeah, right before me.
So there's half the office in here is about to see this for the first time.
Yeah.
I inquired about it when I started.
Yeah.
It's like
You did?
when you become president and you want to know about aliens.
I would.
The
Right.
second I got in, I was like, I need to see that shit.
I would have shown you.
I did see it.
Oh, you did see it.
Yeah.
So was it as bad as I'm building it up to be?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
It's as bad as it could get.
Yeah,
when
it's
it comes
as
to
bad
this.
as a yeah.
I've seen it and it's bad.
Okay, so a lot of us have seen it. Who hasn't seen it?
I've seen it.
Olivia? Oh, okay.
Oh, me, Lena, and Olivia, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. No, I'm not. It's going to be horrible.
Well, it's just a reenactment.
Right.
It's a sketch comedy.
Yes.
AB's funny. He's a comedian. He's a sketch comedy.
Call him AB.
AB.
Or I mean,
I'll take it. Thank you.
ET.
appreciate
It's two letters. What are you gonna do, huh? Talk to me nice. Do we have that clip of me talking about it?
Yeah, I sent it.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
Talk to me nice, Ethan.
Here I am talking about it. God, what was this? 5 years ago
was
now?
this video.
The date of this is.
And then when I saw this, I was like, dude, I can't. Like this first.
What's the date on this? 3 years ago.
Hover over it and I'll tell you. Oh, there it is.
August 21st, 2020.
Okay.
3.5 years.
3.5 years ish.
So let's see.
First of all, is horrible, and I can't show it, and I wish you didn't do this. That being said, here is the Bradberry report, which I condone in the most.
Wait, Wait, hold on. What is this?
This is what we were trying to tell you.
You played audio.
No, where's the first time? The first time.
Oh.
When I was like, I'll watch this in years when COVID's done.
I don't know where that one is.
Okay. So we played the audio of it. I didn't want to show it. So some people have seen bits of it. But here is the regular, the raw. And remember, especially if anyone from YouTube's watching, this is just a sketch. And it took place last week. And everybody in it are actors, too. All the extras are actors. You guys know how YouTube pranksters are. Everybody's an actor. It's all pre-planned. So.
Are you crazy?
There's no crimes.
Are you out of your mind?
No crimes. All right, Ethan. Here it is at long last.
We're with regular Raw Central today in the root of New York City. I just want to know your thoughts for the Corona.
What? Corona?
Yeah, what are your thoughts on the Corona?
Basically, not from the States.
By the way, like you have to understand, this was at the height of the COVID hysteria. Like people were scared. People were scared.
Huh?
Basically, it's a bit of fun.
I have it.
I think you should take some.
I have it, that's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to enjoy my last few moments.
I guess we're enjoying together.
Huh?
I guess we are enjoying together.
Yeah? Central today. Alright, man, stay safe. Yeah, please. Stay safe. Yeah, please.
Dude, he is such a trip. I'm sorry, but Ethan's a fucking wild man. He's wild.
He definitely delivered.
Okay, this was one of the ones where I was like, oh yeah, we can't. This was one of the real bad ones. Last week in Minecraft. That'd be a good, someone wrote that. That'd be a good name for a segment.
Mm-hmm. Last
Week in Minecraft. Where you show clips that if it weren't in Minecraft, it would be a problem.
Oh, I can't get in here? How many people?
So he's trying to get in a taxi. And he's
Just me.
insisting on sitting in the front seat. And the guy is saying, no, getting back. Obviously, because social distancing. He's got the windows down. That's what everyone was saying to do. But Ethan insists on sitting in the front seat.
Oh, the back?
Yeah. Here. Okay, you want here? Okay.
So the guy's accommodating. He's moving his backpack. He's letting him sit. Nice guy, Franklin.
Okay.
But before I go, like I'm with the regular Raw Central today.
What?
Yeah. What do you think of the coronavirus?
I don't know.
Why?
What? You won't go or no?
No, what do you think about the coronavirus?
I don't know. I have no idea how they have to do.
I have it.
So why you go?
He's
I told you go over there.
But I want to sit in the front.
No, you go over the back. man, open the door. Open the door.
Yeah?
Yeah. Open the door.
I can't be here?
No.
But what do you think about the virus?
No, open the door.
Listen, I have a few, moments.
Okay, open the door. You won't go.
He takes off with him.
Why
are we moving? You what?
Can you wait a little?
Okay, I'll be wait.
Yeah.
Dude is a maniac. By the way, and like in this sketch that never happened, even in this sketch, his character doesn't actually have COVID. He's pretending. He's terrifically healthy in the sketch. Listen, I told y'all it was fucked up. People are like, as a germaphobe, I hate this. Well, I'm telling y'all, there's a reason that me, the crazy dude who shows you guys everything, did not show you this.
I just learned it.
He's in a airport lobby. Just sitting amongst what, like 10 people in a airport. It's coughing. People are starting to move. Oh my god, dude. People are moving. Two people are getting up and moving.
Migraine priorities.
Dude, he's
just trying to live these last moments.
holy smokes.
I need to charge too.
Dude, he just cleared out like 7 people. That's actually pretty. Oh shit, the guy behind him's leaving.
Which way's the which way?
Oh, I don't know who this guy is, but he just sent his buddy in there too to do some ops.
Fresh fade though.
Sick fade, true. I think these prank humor is kind of outdated. I mean, listen, it was dated. This stuff has always been dated. It arrived expired.
What the fuck, right? What happened?
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Oh my god.
Wait, was that? Did he? Hold on, let me go back because I was reading chat.
Which way's the which way? What the fuck, right? What happened?
Dude, so the guy and his daughter are walking through the airport, and he coughed, and the dude's like, "Yo, what the hell?" And he walks away, and then this guy kind of chases him down and keeps coughing. Y'all wanted this. Don't be mad at me.
Who wanted this again?
People have been clamoring for this, Dan. What do you mean?
Who?
Well, I showed a subreddit with 600 points.
Okay.
So people remember. He didn't cough on the kid. He coughed in their direction. I'll say that. But these are actors.
It's time to get cancelled.
Come on, man. You don't want to help?
Excuse me. You know where the car rentals is?
Downstairs.
Huh?
Downstairs.
How do you get there from here?
Fuck off, man. Don't cough around me, all right?
Huh?
Downstairs. Go downstairs. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Downstairs and where?
You being fucking stupid or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, right? It's nuts. And good thing it never happened. It's a good thing they're all actors, don't you guys think? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Let's keep going. We're almost there. AB, you love this, right? This sketch.
I'm laughing, yeah. And I'm seeing not everyone in the audience is loving it, but
This is, if you don't like it, then first of all, we have chapters. You can skip ahead. But then, also, this is important. This is historic. Lena, your thoughts?
Same as AB's. I mean, I laughed, but I know
Yeah.
I get it.
It's okay to laugh. It's a sketch.
Where you from?
Israel.
Oh, nice.
You?
I visit there a lot.
Israel, where?
Yeah, I love it over there. I go to Tel Aviv, around there. I'm from the heart of Brooklyn, rooted in New York
Dude,
City.
he's so wild.
Cool, man.
You know where that's at?
I think he invented like NPC meme before it was
Kinda.
popular.
Yeah.
He has always been a trailblazer.
Mhm.
Like, I'm being straight up. The Spider-Man Elsa stuff, those guys were on that. Pranks in the Hood, I mean, as shitty as that was, they were trailblazers in that as well. You know, and now this. Yeah, I know that people watching live can't skip ahead, but this is historic. You guys were here when it happened.
The way to get there, it's go downstairs, make a left. At the curve, take a shadow.
Thanks, man.
You cannot shake hands.
I don't like this guy as much.
You don't know that? There's a virus there.
What kind of virus?
Yeah, you cannot shake hands. No.
Dude.
Come on, man. Where I'm from, we shake hands, bro.
No. I shake hands too, but no, I can't. No.
This is psychotic.
Why?
I can't.
Dude,
all right, man.
You both point on your hand and then
All right, man. Left hand, man.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, he's at an airport kiosk. Putting in his info.
Excuse me.
Let's skip forward a little bit. Wait, wasn't there one in like a donut shop?
Are you just confusing it with the infamous Ethan Bradberry donut video?
Oh, I thought he sent us one of him in a donut shop. I guess not.
I don't know that I remember.
I'm from the... You got to grab that, Zach. I'm from the heart of Brooklyn. You know? That's a good bite.
No, pero había un tipo que tenía una clase de peste y yo no se puede dejar pasar a ese hombre porque tiene una peste. Si no se me dice, respiro, me va. ¿Tú me estás oyendo? Terrible. Mira, ¿estás contento? Que no sé, tú estás quedando hablando con la gente.
Forget about it.
Ok, pues nada, tenemos que cuidarnos, ¿ok? Creo yo. Cuidado, te ves bien, saludable, hay que cuidarse. Vine porque tengo que viajar. Si yo no tuviera que viajar, eso me gustó. Siempre hay que viajar, mi hermano, yo, imagínate.
Yeah, I mean, good thing it's not real. Because if it was...
Why is he still filming?
Huh?
Why is he still filming? Save some battery, man.
Because I have to tell him to stop.
Huh?
I have to tell him to stop.
Why does this guy not walk away?
You know what I'm saying? I have to tell him to stop for him to stop.
This dude is wild. He just won't walk away.
All right, we're good.
Oh, okay. So there it is. We made it through. Good job, everybody. Good job. We all did it. There it is. Yes, you know, I mean, Ethan, are you willing to release the Bradberry COVID video now that enough time has passed? You know? So what did we...
What you asked for.
So let's do a poll. Did we love it? Yes or no?
Sure. Let's do a poll.
Yeah, I'm curious. I think you're underestimating. I think most people enjoyed it.
Yeah, people probably
70% enjoyed it.
People probably liked that we showed it, but they didn't enjoy the video.
And by the way, yeah, did you enjoy that I showed it? And I'm not saying did you like the video. It's more than that. It's more than that.
Right.
It's more than
Might
that.
be a bad poll then, because it doesn't work.
Did we love the video? Well, hold on. It's
Because
just
no one probably loved the video.
It's not about loving the video. It's
Right.
about the experience that we all shared together.
I love the experience.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? Y'all are lame. 58% no? Like, come on, you guys. I blame AB and Lena because I was ready to move on, but AB was like, I love this. I said, okay, I'll do it for him. I was ready to leave it quickly.
Yeah, that was the vibe.
Olivia, what were your thoughts?
That's what I get for trying to back you up. I fucking hated that video. Garbage.
Oh, well, you say that now. Well, and I was trying to back you up. You're my boy. I wanted you to, you know. What'd you think, Olivia?
Don't be nice. He'll just betray you.
I just kept thinking about like.
I would never betray Olivia.
Oh my God. Thank you.
I'm a girl's girl.
Oh, you're my girl. No, absolutely. I just kept imagining like how the people around them must have felt in that moment because we were so freaked out at that time.
I mean,
if that had taken place at that time, obviously.
If the sketch was real,
Yeah.
which it's not.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if someone did that next to me during that time, I would have freaked the fuck out.
I would have burst
the
into
most
tears.
paranoid, Ethan.
I know, Dan. So that's why I'm saying if I can laugh about it, then so can you. You know? But anyway, that was for AB. I'm glad you enjoyed it, AB. I'm really happy you enjoyed that. And we shared that moment together. All right, so the poll is pretty much done. We have 9,000 votes. It's bouncing around a little bit. 54% said no, we do not like it. 46% said yes. So
the people are split.
We only wasted 30,000 of y'all's 7 minutes of your life. Or no, 15,000. 15,000.
Right, 54%.
Anyway, there it is. That's it. We can memory hold that now. We never have to think about it again.
Please.
Thank God.
Do you think it'd be worth sending Ethan Bradberry back out? Now that there's not a pen, he's not going to commit crimes necessarily doing interviews of people. Do you think he pushed it too hard, too fast? He slammed
You're
it.
asking if we should send him around to ask people about COVID right now?
No. Just about whatever. To an event. Just man on the street.
Perhaps. I don't know if he's in the game anymore, I haven't...
He would answer the call. I think
Bradberry content in a long time.
He hasn't posted on YouTube for...
He comments on every single post of Ela's, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, does he?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like slamming or something.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Maybe something with Ethan and Jimmie Lee.
Oh, dude.
2 different generations.
Hold the phone. Jimmy's in town.
Same person, low key.
Jimmy's on ice. This is a good segue.
Jimmy? Yeah, okay. So, Jimmy's in town today. He's doing Bobby Lee's podcast, which I'm very excited to watch. And I hope Bobby doesn't get mad at me because he's doing me a personal favor having Jimmy on. But I think if he can survive a podcast with Bobby Lee, I think he might have a future as an entertainer. He's on Joe Rogan next week, probably.
I heard he's going back on Howie.
Yeah, he's going back on Howie. But we took a vote because we're in and out with Jimmy. So I asked the crew to everybody place a vote if we should bring him back or not. And the results were, at first, a resounding yes, frankly. And I'm even going to throw you guys some curveballs. Sam voted yes. Zach voted yes. Zach.
I changed my vote.
I know. Well, so there's something
I also
happened.
changed my vote.
Something happened later. Who else voted yes? Love, you did.
Yeah.
I voted yes.
I didn't change my vote.
Dan voted yes.
There's only 3 no's.
No, I fucking didn't. I voted no. I voted instantly.
What, Cam?
I was the first no.
Oh, you were no.
Oh, okay. Maybe Cam was the...
And then I think even AB and... Oh, you guys abstained, right? AB and Lena?
Yeah, we
They abstained.
Yeah.
Smart.
It seemed like his discussion was already over.
So at first it was like, okay, Jimmy's coming in. But something happened, and I don't know how to describe it to you guys in a way that makes sense, but he did something. He did something, and we all pretty much switched to no after that.
Motherfucker went against the family.
I'm gonna go against the family.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
After everything I've done for you, you come out to my city, Los Angeles. You go against the family. This kind of disrespect I can't understand. Enough with the tomatoes.
Shoot the son of a bitch.
Although I don't hate the idea of Jimmy and Ethan Bradberry. I kind of love that pairing.
Mm-hmm.
Send him out to like Times
Square?
Times Square or the park, Just let him go.
Maybe some kind of convention or something they might be good at.
They're both on the East Coast too. I mean, this might be a pairing. So yeah, I mean, is there anything else to say about it? So he's out. He's on ice. He's back on ice. He's on a deep freeze right now.
Dentist on ice.
Mm-hmm. People want the tea. There's no tea. Trust me. It's not something to talk about. People want to spill the tea. Guys, let's do a poll, Dan. Do we want Jimmie Lee on? Yes or no? I'm curious what the audience thinks.
We'll spill the tea in 2 years. Same with the Bradberry.
Mm-hmm.
4.
I don't know if that'll be enough time, frankly.
Okay, so 4.
It depends.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty fresh.
Chocolate mocha, you know.
Do we want Jimmie Lee on? Yes or no? Get your votes in. I'm curious. No, because I mean it's a clear early lead. Oh man, Jimmy, your approval rating is low, man. 57% saying no to Jimmie Lee. 58%. Man.
Just oversaturated last year.
Darn. Oh, shoot. What a bummer.
Damn.
Dan is devastated to hear that. All right. Well, there it is. Jimmie Lee's on ice. But I do you look forward to the Bobby Lee podcast?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit?
I'm very excited.
I'm kind of stressed about it, to be honest.
In what way?
Because we like sicked poor Bobby with Jimmy. Like, why did we do that to him?
Well,
no, he went around us.
Well, no, he wouldn't have had a foot in the door if it wasn't for us.
What do you mean he went around us?
We didn't schedule this.
Yeah,
Like,
we didn't.
Oh, but like we introduced them, and I
ultimately
said,
it was
Bobby,
up
do
to
me a
them.
personal favor and get Jimmy on.
Oh.
I texted him live on the show. I said, do me a personal favor and get this guy Jimmie Lee on.
I'm just he instead of booking through us, he just like said fuck it and then went directly to
That's fine.
I mean, frankly, it's fine.
Frankly,
At that
that's
point, they had been
better.
introduced.
That's better because
Yeah, exactly.
we don't have to deal with his flaky weirdness. All right.
Let's move it on.
Love got your citizenship card?
Yeah.
That happened fast. Congratulations, man. Oh, Costco.
Yeah. Congratulations.
You been in there?
Yeah, dude. I went there yesterday with.
Did you get a hot dog and all that?
Got a hot dog, pizza, everything.
Wow.
The deals are crazy, right?
Dude, I walked out there with a whole cart of groceries. I was like, fuck, it's going to be like $600 or some crazy shit. $250. Boom. Insane.
Boom.
I love Costco.
Costco's nuts.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It is nuts.
I love it.
It's a great company. Actually, they apparently are great employers too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just laughing walking around there because you can like change your tires there to fill up your gas.
There's nowhere else where you could buy like 10 gallons of mayonnaise in
Yes.
one container.
I don't know. I just giggling all the way. I love it.
Do you need 1,000 rolls of toilet paper?
Yeah.
Costco, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We got more Shetty beef. Holy fuck. So apparently the Try Guys were up for an award. Miles Bolognese. I don't know what his last name is. Bonsinger. It's Bolognese. Listen to this odd story. Okay. Whoops.
Remember, I told everyone to vote. Great about it is that I won the listener's choice.
You have a fucking award?
I have a signal. Yeah,
You got
a pitch. But I remember I told everyone to vote for me, and I was like, vote for the signal. And it was so clear that I won by a landslide. And they gave me silver and a little thing that was like listener's choice, silver.
We don't know what the silver, gold, and bronze means, but we have one of each.
And then they gave the award to some other fucking guy.
Wait, which
Jay
one won
Shetty.
gold?
You hear that, Jay Shetty? You can fucking eat my ass. Let's go.
So let's take a moment to actually really reflect on what's being said here. This man said he brigaded the voting, and he was sure he crushed it number one.
Growth.
Jay Shetty has some kind of arrangement with these people where why is he winning every award, by the way? That alone is suspicious.
Growth. Weird.
Like, I don't know what the fuck even this award is, and he's out there winning it. It doesn't make sense to me. There's really something nefarious going on behind those eyes. You don't know what it's like.
At the very least, his team is incredible at submitting him for awards. Like, they hit so many. Just feels like he's always featured. You know?
I got to start entering.
Yeah, we
But
can enter you.
Nobody respects me. That's the thing.
I respect you. That's the signal.
Are you
awards.
voting? Are you voting on any of these bodies?
No, they're not worth it.
I got to get my people in. You know how like Trump, he like got all of his people into the local voting.
Yeah.
I got to do that with my people so I can start winning awards. That's what Jay does. This is years in the making. You'll wonder why he just popped up like a year ago and now he's everywhere. This is years in the making. Going to this commission. Oh, I found some dirt on one of your members, voting members. Be a shame if he had to resign in disgrace. Oh, by the way, let me introduce you to this super talent. Harvard grad. Podcast aficionado. 20-inch dick.
By growth.
Actually, if you go to this website for Signal Awards, it has like a fee. Seems.
For real?
This is entry, deadlines, and fees.
Huh.
That's corny as shit, dude. To win an award you have to pay for. Entries that contain pornographic material, propagate hate message, or make defamatory statements, or that are otherwise extraordinarily offensive are not only uncool, they are also not eligible to win a Signal Award. Why would they be? What does that even mean? What? Don't you just write someone's name?
By growth.
I'm just going to write a defamatory statement here as an entry. All right. Oh, here's the fees.
Yeah.
Early entry deadline. $265. Individual episode $225. Branded shows and ads get a little premium there. $275. Professional plan. So this is what Shetty bought for sure. You go professional plan, $800. What is this?
Is that the winner's bundle?
Do you guys know about this? What is this award?
800.
Then here's an asterisk at the bottom. It says to diversify the entries and celebrate our love of listening. We have introduced a suite of categories that focus on those idiosyncratic things that make us love podcasts. All love of listening categories can be entered for $125 before our early entry deadline. That's shady. What the fuck? By the way, entry fees are non-refundable. Should we enter?
There's a winners gallery at the top if you want to see who you're up
Yeah,
against.
if you want to take a look at the type of people usually winning this, it might
let's see.
Scroll
affect
down
your decision
a little
here.
bit more.
Keep
I
going.
gotta close this pop-up. Okay. So Jay Shetty's Scumbag, 2023. Dude, this is the dumbest shit. This is the most obvious PR.
Gold mines.
Like, are you telling me that
Yeah.
nobody's listening to Kevin Hart's podcast? Nobody.
That might not be true.
But also, why are all the winners like these mainstream, like, listen, I love Seinfeld and I love Julia Dreyfus, whatever the fuck. She's not, she doesn't have the best podcast. I'm sure of it.
I got to defend that one.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
Wiser than me? You listen to that?
You listen to Wiser Than Me?
Me and Chantal put it on. every night.
Okay.
Is it the best podcast?
No, this is, but we're more than a podcast.
Is it innovative? Is it funny? Does it have a ensemble of interesting characters?
No, but she does interview some interesting people.
Is it like if your aunt had a podcast type thing?
My aunt?
Yeah, I mean, like, is it like just homie vibes? Like,
Sure. Yeah, I hate my aunt, but yeah, you can go that.
Did you listen to the Fran Lebowitz episode?
I did not listen.
You listened to the Jane Fonda
I
episode?
listened to the Jane Fonda episode.
You did? Okay.
I would, yeah.
Well, there's only.
Did you know Snoop Dogg has a podcast? I didn't. I
did
don't
not
think
know that.
anyone did.
I did not know that.
I mean, listen, shout out Snoop Dogg for all you do, but you're not. Nobody's listening to that.
For everything you do.
Snoop Dogg's in everything.
The thing is, podcast is like, it's a different type of media to break into. It doesn't matter how famous you are, because it's like, I feel the only way you've learned about podcasts is through word of mouth. You can't get people watching a podcast because you don't see it from, well, I mean, ours is visual, but I think every single other one pretty much is.
In recent years, I've started to see like billboards for some of the bigger ones.
Yeah, and they're all being paid for by Spotify,
Right,
basically, exclusively for people they're buying.
I mean, I think the market is definitely flooded right now for podcasts.
It has been. It's absolutely bananas.
But it's so hard to recommend to people too. It's not like a movie or anything. You can't
Yeah.
You can't be in a car with your friends and introduce them to a podcast too. It's weird.
Right. You know what I mean? It's like Kevin Hart. Yeah, he's one of the biggest comedians, but that doesn't mean anybody's listening to this.
Maybe.
I mean, he's.
Don't doubt Kevin.
I heard he's on Triller though.
Did you?
I read that in their description that he's on Triller.
I think they maybe caught some flack for that because I don't think he
Oh,
has
they
an
had to
account
remove
over there.
that.
Does he have an account? I'm on Triller right now. Let me take a look. Kevin Hart. Doesn't pop up with any.
Hey, suck D's balls.
Wait, Kevin Hart for real?
Oh, he's on
him?
He's on real for real. He's
No,
on
for real with 2 L's.
Ow.
Weird. He only has 142 followers.
Maybe it's not for real.
142 followers.
Yeah.
But what's Be Real have to do with Triller?
Nothing would be real. For real.
Oh,
Kevin Hart
for
for
real.
real.
It's still
Okay, so yeah, he's confirmed on here.
Yeah, this
that must
must
have
be
been what
him.
they were talking about.
This must be him.
That's him.
It's Kevin Hart. For real.
Okay. So here's the Signal Awards. They have 2,000 followers on Instagram. Let's see Snoop Dogg. Let's see. Yeah, he's a big winner. Let's check it out.
Should we check this
turn off the
before?
pod.
Oh, true. We haven't checked these.
Bro, these people are really going to come for me.
You know they will.
Podcast now.
On purpose.
Bro, I
The
don't want
oldest.
to listen. I don't want to be in any
Happy
category.
birthday, Oprah, by the way.
I was going to say.
Literally
Big-
70.
She just turned 70.
The big 7-0.
No offense to
7-0.
Oprah. No offense to Oprah, but I don't want to be in any category of award where she's also in it.
Why wouldn't you want to be in the same echelon as Oprah?
Because everything it's all cauliflower.
You're gonna be-
She is the human embodiment of cauliflower crust.
Wait,
Like,
tell me more.
That's an interesting.
It's all marketing.
I get exactly.
It's all Sheen.
I mean, you're right.
It's
you're
all
right,
O-list.
But you're right there on the shelf and Sons next to
The O list.
the O list.
Right.
You're already
True.
You're already in the competition there.
You're on the O list by proxy.
My Bronx.
Wait, what?
At Anson's Chocolate, it's the O list and then you. It's
Oh,
the H3
right.
podcast there
right.
too.
Well,
Yeah.
no association. Clearly.
No full association.
But like, whatever, it's not funny. I guarantee you. Anyone who's in the category with Oprah, it's not funny. It's not. It can't be. And no,
Yeah,
no,
she doesn't
and
really
no disrespect.
compete in that vertical.
You know, we love her.
Yeah. No, we love Oprah.
Just
We
not for the
love
giggles.
Oprah.
Yeah.
You know.
She did give us Dr. Oz
Also,
and Dr. Phil
also very important to note, it's
Not
her,
good.
It's her birthday, so
and Jay Shetty, right?
Oprah.
Didn't she-
Yeah, we
Wait,
wished
what do
her
you
a
mean it's
happy
not her
birthday
birthday?
Oh,
already.
you did? Okay, okay.
It is. It is.
Excuse me, AB?
And I
Speak up.
I didn't know you guys already wished her happy birthday. Sorry, Oprah, if you're listening, happy birthday from me personally.
She's
Oh, I thought you were.
Me
Okay.
personally.
She's 70.
Mm-hmm.
I am a simp for Dr. Phil.
Still fine as fuck.
For real though.
These are pretty big guests, though. Oh, this is just Jay Shetty. They didn't have nothing to do with this shit. Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Sesame Street is getting nominated, not us.
Like, what? What are all these award shows even, man? I'll tell you what, the Streamies is the only one that actually, like, scammed their way to somewhat relevance, although I would even question relevance of that. These new agey award shows are just falling out, I think, in general. You know.
Somebody, Gabe, member for 41 months, shout out, said, Jay Shetty's been advertising his toy podcast on my local radio station, telling people he got Michelle Obama on. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, I want to hear that
So
ad.
true, Gabe.
Wait, I want to hear that ad.
Yeah, we should see if we can find that somehow.
Okay, you got Michelle Obama. Now make me laugh, dummy. Okay, can you interview
Make me
Michelle
laugh,
Obama
dummy.
and also be funny? No, I didn't think so, dumb eyes.
His eyes look subdued there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have their usual sheen.
All right, let's get off this. Talk about the same two guys. Enough. Occupying
Your
all my
enemy-
brain.
your enemies.
It's not Ryan, it's Jay Shetty, and
Yeah.
that's all there is to talk about. This is a little piece of work. A little masterpiece of art created by one of our fans. 1 second here. So you guys know we have a fondness for gay-related sound bites. And well, someone has made a
not great.
Why? It is great.
It just doesn't sound great.
It is what
Yeah,
it
like
is.
that.
We do.
Right.
We do.
But I want to say this. For a long time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I based myself based on what I read on the comments.
As a New
I felt
Yorker,
worthless.
I am
I
black.
felt ugly.
I
I felt
am
gay.
gay.
I
I
felt
am disabled.
like that.
I am a woman.
That is so fucking good.
Gay.
I
I
felt
am
that note of
disabled.
like that. I
Black.
felt ugly.
I
I
am
felt gay. I
I am
felt that note of
disabled.
like.
Did they add reverb? You know, or is it really that resonating?
I think it's that powerful, dude.
I felt ugly. I felt gay. I
It's
felt
like the
that note-
planets aligning.
Yeah.
You know?
I felt gay. So that's very good. Shout out to Banded Corral Shrimp.
Coral shrimp, yeah.
Love you. Top comment is I felt that in my bone marrow. That's what it is.
For real.
It has this deep resonance.
Ooh.
Okay. We don't need to get demonic with it. Oh, your dad sent a meme?
Yeah, so when he was in the States, he was using my car, and it's the only... He actually listened to the radio while driving around.
My car or your car?
My car.
Okay.
And
I was just curious if he was in my
Sure.
car or not, because that'd be interesting.
no. But yeah, he heard a Shetty ad, and he recorded it, and he sent it to me back
No
then.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of low, so you got to crank it.
Known for his indelible on-screen presence in both tentpole and art house films, Charli D'Amelio gained immense popularity on TikTok. Her meteoric rise to fame made her one of the most followed and recognized individuals with millions of followers. Listen to On Purpose with Jay Shetty on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
When you switch to Boost Mobile,
Wow.
you can get a
Give me a
free Samsung.
break,
That
bro.
was Jay.
That was Jay.
Desperate for attention. That's corny, bro.
Keep playing.
Keep playing.
Galaxy A23 5G and a pretty powerful.
Your dad even hit us with the soy face. So let me get the timeline right. He filmed this in LA and he just sent it to you now.
No, so he sent it back.
I
then.
see.
Yeah. He told me he pulled over to record.
Ended up being worth it.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
job, Hawk.
Yeah, good
Look
job.
at, listen to this idiot one more time.
For his indelible on-screen presence in both tentpole and art house films, Charli D'Amelio gained immense popularity on TikTok. Her meteoric
What is the giant... How are those things connected? He's talking about giant tentpole films, and then all of a sudden he's talking about Charli D'Amelio?
This guy's a loser, idiot. You don't listen to that anymore, do you, Sam?
Is Sam here? I think she may. Oh, there she is.
You don't listen to that anymore, right, Sam?
No, I'm so sorry. I was chewing rice. What was
Yeah,
the
it's
question?
okay. It's okay. Okay.
Kim Kardashian.
I cannot fucking close this. What is
sorry.
happening? Okay, there. What is that? I have to. Goddamn.
I haven't listened to Jay Shetty in a while.
Thank God. And you're probably mentally in a much better place.
Well, no, I mean, I still like it. I just haven't listened to it in a while.
Okay. Well, if you liked it, you probably, things I like, I participate in. So,
I'm just banking them all. I'm gonna listen to them all at once.
Mm-hmm. Podcaster says women should be worried her man could kill her at any moment. Vibes. Is this the Red Pill for Women podcast?
No, this is a new one.
Murder porn.
What a fucking psycho that dude is. All right, so here's an interesting take, ladies.
Guy shouldn't be dating a woman that's more than 2/3 of his body weight. The woman should feel small.
So wait, now we're weighing them and doing ratios of body weight?
Well, you'll see why.
He
There's
should
good reason
feel
for
like
it.
he could kill her, but he's not gonna. If I'm holding a girl and subconsciously she knows that if I wanted to, I could pick her up and throw her into the wall, but I'm not.
What?
She's like, okay, I trust him. He's in control of himself.
Bro, you need to go to jail.
But he's Dennis from
It's the implication.
He's literally pitching that.
Dude, who filmed this and put it online? Who is this guy? Okay, now I need to find out more about him.
It's a really small podcast. They have like 30K on TikTok.
I need more clips, please. When sex happens, when crimes happen.
When murders happen.
This bro really recorded that and put it online.
Guy shouldn't be dating a woman that's more than 2/3 of his body weight. The woman should feel smaller. She needs to feel.
This guy's scared of women his weight.
Right.
Yo, that girl could probably beat my ass. I'm not interested.
He could kill her, but he's not gonna. If I'm
Who?
holding
And then like, girl, what are you doing there? Run.
a girl, and subconsciously she knows that if I wanted to, I could pick her up and throw her into the wall, but I'm not. She's like, okay, I trust him. He's in control of him.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, too far.
I was saying without
That was
repeating.
funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It was.
It was, but
It was
yeah.
really fucking funny, but too much.
I was saying
funny.
That
It's funny.
these people are getting way too comfortable. The incels need to go back in the basement.
Right.
It was better. It was better
It
before.
was funnier
Yeah.
than that.
We all felt bad for them. We're like, oh, we got to do something. No, send them back.
Shitting my basement. So,
This is too much.
Speaking of too much, when I missed you guys wishing Oprah happy birthday the first time, it's because I heard Jimmie Lee was live, and I went to go look for a second, and immediately I turned into the stream, and he goes, "We love the black people, don't we, folks? We need the black people." And I just
Wait, Jimmy's live right now?
he was live on Instagram. He just ended
That's all he had. Okay. All right. Exciting.
up to the.
We do love the black folks. I mean, we do love them.
He's right.
They're terrific. Like everybody.
I'm sure that statement was prefaced with a lot more from Jimmy, but yeah.
Certainly nothing racist was said by him.
But being gay and being black is different.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, Jesse.
of course. I don't think all black people are gay by any means. That would be weird.
Lesbians.
Lesbians.
Yeah, they're gay too, I guess. Technically.
Say that again, Zach. It's just incredible how he says that.
Lesbians.
By the way, I keep trying to get a hold of this guy because I love him so much, and he's ghosting us.
Yeah, he's not interested. He's too big time for us. He's too big time. He's Jesse Lee Peterson.
It's not fair, man. I want my go with him.
How did you become gay?
I mean, as far as question goes, that's phenomenal. It's like saying, how did you become black?
What an interviewer. I think that's what the gentleman responds with.
Oh, he did? Maybe
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of psychotic alpha takes, here's Candy Owens.
Candy.
Fortunately, that is the.
I think her and Jesse would probably make good friends. I don't know. But here she is talking about if she saw a female pilot, she'd be terrified to get on the plane.
What the fuck?
Girl, you do not have to hate yourself that much.
But unfortunately, that is the reality of what happens when it comes to DEI. And what he is remarking on is true. I would be terrified if I got onto a plane and I saw a woman flying the plane. And I know that we have the United CEO saying that he just wants to fulfill a quota. He just wants there to be more women and
What on earth?
I see. Okay.
wants there to be more black people. And he's not concerned at first with qualifications. That is something that should alarm all of us, guys, honestly.
So they're just picking people off the street to fly the planes.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Is that really a bad thing? Like, if you look at pilots, it probably is like massively male dominated.
Yeah, definitely.
So, I mean,
have
is
you
that a
ever
bad?
gone on a plane and had a woman?
Not that
pilot?
I can remember.
I don't feel like I ever have.
I did yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I got here on time.
And safely. There
Yeah,
you go.
Safely, yeah.
Ah, okay. That's an anomaly, apparently.
Apparently.
What is it? DEI? That's the new thing. Diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yes, I think you actually got that correct. Equity, not equality, right?
Oh, maybe it's equity.
No, that's what you said, and I think that's correct.
Oh, equity. Yeah, that makes more sense than equality. But
Equity and inclusion. Yeah.
DEI. You know what? You know what I feel about DEI? If
What?
you flip the I and the E, it says die, which is what our society is going to do if we follow this.
Yep.
Has anyone pointed that out?
I think I'm the first.
Has anyone even realized that?
Not until now.
This is huge.
Please quote and please credit me, guys, if you ever see that.
Fuck.
I have another clip actually. Charlie Kirk talking about the same thing, basically.
Oh God, is this becoming a thing with the female pilots?
This is the thing.
What are we talking about,
This is the
people?
new thing.
Women can fly airplanes. They're capable. They have the same parts required to fly them that we do.
Right.
We men do. I'm a black pilot. I'm qualified. And Charlie Kirk is... Hold on. He's saying black pilots now can't fly?
Yep. Yeah.
What
Well,
year is this?
So they're
They're talking about like diversity hires. in
yeah,
general.
not to defend them because they are wrong, but their whole new wave is that, you know, these kind of programs to try and encourage diversity in hiring is causing them to hire underqualified candidates in order to fill quotas.
Do they have any evidence of that? I wonder. I mean, are they really doing DEI with pilots?
Definitely not. And the thing with I feel like the pilot one in particular is probably the worst example that you could pick because to be the regulatory barriers to becoming a commercial airline pilot are so incredibly high that like regardless, anybody that's able to pass that is definitely going to be competent. You know what I mean?
That's true.
They would make a better point with
aviation is one of the most tightly regulated things in the whole country.
And so it's a very it's a bad point to begin with, but trying to make that point with commercial pilots just seems especially misguided.
70% of pilots are male. I'm seeing here.
70%.
That's a pretty significant.
That's high, but
yeah, it's not. Yeah, there's probably even more fields that are even less diverse than that.
Somebody said, if most pilots are men, haven't all major plane crashes been by men? That is a fantastic point.
Checkmate.
Checkmate.
Fucking. Oh my God.
Also, Amelia Earhart. Right?
Yeah, she's not a super great face
Well, that's
for
not a
female
good-
aviation.
We don't. Yeah, that doesn't help.
She doesn't represent us
that's a good
super well.
We don't talk about Amelia.
Oh, she's chilling. She didn't crash.
Yeah, no, she did it.
She's fine.
She did
She's
it.
brave.
What
and
about-
she's dead.
Well, you know what? She's brave.
It's true. To bring her up is the woman who's probably most famous for crashing and disappearing.
Well, someone had to do it first.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not a good.
That's
Not a
true.
good.
She was a pioneer.
Frankly, not a great start for women pilots.
Helen Keller was a great pilot.
That's
true.
Yeah, Helen Keller.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
they
talked
say,
about
yeah.
that before.
I don't buy it.
I think she's.
What
a
else she do? Skydiving. What else she do? She's Olympian.
She did a lot
How'd
of
she
good
see the
things.
track? She's doing she's doing like a relay race, an Olympic relay race.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
She's
right.
running.
Maybe a potato sack run.
Oh my God.
All right, my next question for them would be: would you prefer a woman pilot or an Arab pilot? I want to see their answer.
I'm not
to that.
answering that.
Not you, them.
I'm abstaining.
Well, apparently,
I love all pilots.
I think they're making it clear if it's anything but a white male, they must be unqualified, and the only reason that they're there.
All right, well, let me see what
the
these
DEI.
knuckleheads have to say about black pilots. Yeah.
Story and the DEI story hits so hard because we've all been in the back of a plane when the turbulence hits or when you're flying through a storm and you're like, I'm so glad I saw the guy with the right stuff and the square jaw get into the cockpit before we took off, and I feel better now thinking
No, I mean,
about
like,
that.
you want to go thought crime? Like, I'm sorry. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Okay, that's
God.
First of all, you want to go thought crime. You just said that shit right out loud.
Yeah, that's not thought.
No longer a thought.
That's not thought.
Yeah, bro, you definitely should have kept that one in the chamber. That's crazy.
It's a crazy ass thing.
No, I mean,
about
like,
that.
you want to go thought crime? Like, I'm sorry. If I see a black...
You want to go thought crime? I think sheep are hot.
What?
That's a thought crime. That's something we can discuss.
Yeah.
Can we unpack that real quick? What did you just say?
I'm doing a thought crime for Cameron. I'm giving him other ideas. Because I've never heard that. You want to do a thought crime? Okay. I flush baby wipes.
Oh, that's a real crime, dude. That's not a thought crime.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, you want to go
Material
thought crime? Like, I'm sorry. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified.
Dude, we got to cut that.
I can't believe that.
That's wild. We got to cut that.
Well, that's the you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have done that before.
That's not all the white men in the fucking room.
Right.
Yeah.
By
Just
the way.
whitest, crustiest motherfuckers.
The Council of fucking Racist Shitbags has spoken.
Jesus Christ.
If I saw Charlie
man.
Kirk as my pilot, then I'd be afraid. I'd be like, is that guy even human? Like,
Right.
I'm repulsed by all four.
Yeah, they're gross.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Qualified.
Well, that's the you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have done that before.
That's not an immediate.
No, you wouldn't
That's
have done
not
that
who I
before.
am. That's
No.
not what I believe.
It is the reality the left has
But
created.
And that's
yeah.
Wait, it's the leftist fault you're racist?
It's the left's fault that I get scared when I see a black man. It's actually the left's fault.
At least he's like, I have racist thoughts, but I don't want to have racist thoughts.
Right. And before, before they were just thoughts. Now I have to talk about it on a podcast.
I mean, like
with my boys.
We got to work this out, boys. Why do I keep having racist thoughts? It is kind of interesting, though. He goes, "That's not who I am." It's kind of interesting, actually.
Well, that's the you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't have done that before.
That's not an immediate.
No, you wouldn't
That's
have done
not
that
who I
before.
am. That's
No.
not what I believe.
It is the reality the left has created.
It's the reality the left has created. All right.
The cope is crazy. That is crazy. Also, I mean, Charlie, let's be real. These planes, they practically fly themselves these days.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Although
You'll be-
some of them
you'll be
ain't that new.
Yeah.
Tell you that
I
much.
could probably land a plane.
You think so?
Yeah. Easy.
I don't think I could.
Me neither.
Oh, we have.
I landed a plane before.
Me too.
Really?
I flew a plane once.
Guys,
What?
we have black pilots responding. Oh,
We'll come back to that.
he just posted the clip.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Cole, he says he's a black pilot.
I'm a black pilot, and Charlie Kirk is racist. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Don't let us down, Alex.
We're rooting for you, buddy. So anyway, that's that. We've got. Okay, this Jennifer Lopez trailer got claimed, so whatever.
That's so sad because it's very funny.
It's one of my favorite things of the year.
All right, so we got.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, no, it was wild.
Yeah.
It was like just wild.
I can't wait, to be honest. I'll be watching.
Yeah.
All right. I got to pee. There's a few more things I want to get to here, and then we'll do the ABBA and Preach response.
Okay.
Oh, we got to do the Alistair McBroom update as well.
Right. That's the title.
And if we have time, we'll do redoing the period simulator now that I'm lost weight. Somebody pointed out on the subreddit
Yes.
that I had made an excuse that because I have so much fat in my stomach, it made it
more painful.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm not excited to try it. My feeling is that it's probably going to feel the same, and I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Right.
But I'll be honest
Be
with you guys.
Exposed.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be right here.
Taking
Hello,
a
everyone.
pause to pee.
Dan, tell your story, please. It isn't much of a story. I went to a flight school thing once and flew a plane. I feel like I've talked about it on the show at some point. Because I remember talking about the fact that they really did not give me much training.
That's crazy.
Oh, dude.
Like I went and I did like the simulator thing, and they kind of quizzed me on terminology and stuff. Probably did the training for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then we went up in a 2-seat plane with me and the instructor. And yeah, granted, the instructor's there and he can take over at any point, but that still felt, even to me, I was like,
a bit quick.
really? We're already going out to the runway?
Yeah.
My family gifted me one
But
of
it was
those,
fine. It was fine.
Those experiences. I got no training. It was like, yeah, jump in the plane. There's force.
No training?
Yeah, just chilling. When he started the plane, flew up, and I just got full control. I flew over my house and shit like that. It's super cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a really cool experience, but Yeah, they let me do everything. In fact, he was going to let me land, and I did everything right up to the end, and I chickened out. Like, as we were approaching the runway, I was like, you should take over for this last 30-second period. It just felt like maybe not on the first go.
Yeah.
Maybe not do this part on the first
You could land it, though. You could.
I probably could
Yeah,
have,
it's easy.
but I was getting nervous as we were like coming in. I was just like, keep your hand on it, you know? You're ready to take over.
I could land a plane with less seats than 20. I could land it alone. Easy, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit's easy.
All right, if you say so. If you say
Put
so.
me on a plane right now. Prove it.
I won't be hopping on that plane with you.
Fuck.
But you can go ahead.
I'll join you.
Let's go, dude.
You put your life in Love's hands like that?
Sure.
Just
Yeah.
based
I
on his
trust him.
word?
Yeah,
Sure.
He's a whiz kid. Come on, dude. Of course.
He's a whiz kid.
Speaking of Amelia Earhart, funny enough, I googled her name. There's a sonar team that thinks they might have found her plane.
Yeah, she's fine. She's chilling.
She's fine. Wait, did this just happen?
Yeah, literally just happened.
Where?
When?
Is it like in the ocean?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to thaw her out like Captain America, dude.
Yo. We take it back what we said earlier about her. She is a good representation.
16-person
DEI
team.
queen.
Yeah.
Deep Sea Vision. That's what it's called.
She didn't die. She's DEI. Charlie Kirk looks like a blow-up doll from Airplane. Oh, true. Oh, wow.
Except he doesn't get head.
Right. Right. He's got no bitches.
No cash.
Charlie's real anger lies in that his eyes are too close together to fly a plane. That's true. And we shouldn't make fun of that. That's a disability. That's not cool.
So, it was never confirmed that she crashed. It's just assumed that she crashed.
There's theories that she might have stranded off the coast somewhere in the Pacific.
She swam back, dude.
She swam, dude. Amelia swam. I like AB's theory that she's just fine.
Yeah, same.
Like she's just still kicking.
Yeah, I think a bunch of like misogynists just made up that she crashed.
Right. They're trying to keep a girl down.
Yeah.
Please explain the Nicki Minaj Megan Thee Stallion rap beef. Nope.
Nope.
Not getting into that. I don't want the smoke. My boyfriend is a pilot. Well, cool. Congratulations.
That's it?
That's pretty.
Are they black?
What?
Well, they said my boyfriend's a pilot. I mean, that's not enough information.
Right. Right. Yeah, it is a bit
Okay.
odd. But I still appreciate it. Thank you, Vivian. That's cool. Actually, congrats. Like you bagged a pilot. That's good.
Ethan, I have to say
Yeah.
this is the third time since I've played the holding music that you come back perfectly at the end.
Interesting.
Like right when it's done.
Man, he has the rhythm of the show.
How long is it? There's
It's 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
That's how long he needs
how
to
long
be.
it takes me.
There you go.
Let's see. There's a couple of good donos here. I'll thank real fast. Eddie says, I'm preparing an analysis of Triller's S1, and as a former investment banker, will have my detailed notes ready by Thursday morning to share. How do I get? So what does that mean? S1.
That's their SEC filing to go public.
Ooh. So Eddie says, how do I get it in your hands? I would love to
Email it to me, for sure.
Eddie, I
I'd
will
love
want
to see that.
Yeah.
I looked over it a little bit too. Specifically, somebody had pointed out that there's an entire section in there about Ryan's compensation package. So we because it's all public, so we know what his deal with Triller was in great detail.
Oh man, that's interesting.
But I'm sure it's most of it's over my head. But if Eddie here is a investment banker, then he could probably provide us a lot more info.
If this IPO goes well and Ryan gets a payout, I don't understand anything about this world.
I really don't think it will.
I don't know. There's zero. I mean, in my mind, there's 0% chance. This company is hemorrhaging millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's barely online. They are in debt. They have no money in the bank. Literally, they don't. And they're going public. I mean, what the fuck is happening? All right. Growing up in Scientology, Dylan said this. Dylan Chatterton. Growing up in Scientology said he would love to come on the pod What does that mean? Why are you talking in third
I
person?
feel like it's maybe a YouTube channel called Growing Up in Scientology.
Yeah.
Oh. He's the largest ex-Scientology channel, and he grew up in the Sea Org. Also works with Streets LA. He asked us to reach out, so I'm passing along the message. Oh, that could be interesting convo.
Grew up in the Sea Org? That's like their cruise ship.
Oh, wow.
Those are like the hardcore motherfuckers
Yeah, I
who
think
pledged
so.
their soul for 1 trillion years.
Huh.
He has 250K subs on YouTube.
Cool.
Would
Yeah.
be interested in talking to them? That could be
I think,
interesting.
yeah, I think so. They'll learn a little bit more about him.
Yeah.
Vivian says, is Jimmy on Tiger Belly or Bad Friends? I think it's Tiger Belly.
Tiger Belly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan's hair looking good, matches the fit. Thank you, Alex Franco. Thank you. My new work givers gives me a free subscription to the Calm app, and Jay shit is all over it. I won't betray the family. I'm so sad. How are people not over this guy? Like, he's so oversaturated now.
Jay?
Yeah. It's getting to be too much.
We're just promoting him by talking about him all the time. How many new listeners do you think he got from our audience?
Probably quite a few.
Yeah.
Because like
they see how beautiful his eyes are, and they're like, maybe this guy, he's got something.
I
interesting
listen to
say.
his podcast,
Uh-huh.
just the audio, and I go, I can hear that this guy has beautiful eyes.
Right.
He was on.
He has a nice voice too. Like he has a soothing voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was on the Today Show 4 days ago.
Talking about
Congratulations.
what?
Today.
He's
What
not.
else?
Don't people promote when they could do that stuff?
He's probably promoting his peer or his consulting coaching thing.
His beautiful eyes.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah, that thing that you sent, that's totally real.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not fucking with you at all. No, that's 100% real. I'm really
Why are
not
you
fucking. Why
saying
would
it like you're joking?
I think it's funny that you're so skeptical that it's real. Why is that
'Cause
beyond
it's
Jay
so scammy and
It's
like
not- I mean-
transparent.
It's self-help. You know, Tony Robbins does the same thing.
Corn and Cobb says, when I get my psychology assessment and was diagnosed with major depressive, the psychologist recommended me one of Jay Shetty's podcast episodes
No
as the
way.
next step in my report. Maybe that's a good suggestion. I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
listened. Don't listen to your doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just making fun of his eyes and his oversaturation. He might be a genius. I don't know. And I'll never know because I'm not listening to his fucking
He's a genius
show.
communicator. That's for sure.
All right, I got to get off Jay Shetty. I could talk about him all day. So next up, we've got Austin McBroom, Abin
Yes.
Preach.
McBroom.
Yeah, we got to do
Yeah,
McBroom.
I'm feeling it too.
So this is turned into quite a debate online and here in the office. We've been following Austin's sad, pathetic fall into single loneliness.
That's what we do.
He's been posting tons of snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Like here's one, for example, that are...
Posted another wild one today. Do you see the one I sent?
Pull it up. This is one from, yesterday. I can't sleep. Yeah, you can start by turning the light off. It's bright as shit in there.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's got like a spotlight in his eyes.
That's the brightest light I ever seen.
It doesn't look like he was crying.
But like he's sitting there holding his blanket, like he's trying to look pathetic.
Yeah.
So there's something going on. There's another one, Dan. Show me that one. Okay.
It's just that. It's like 1 second long. He just posted this.
Wow.
There's just no shot.
But
one more time.
So awesome, dude.
Yeah, I've done that.
Crushing it. So, but this is when the intrigue really stepped up. He put this video out. He said he was talking originally about getting a house near his ex's.
Mm-hmm.
In this video, he explains he couldn't get that house. And so he got an RV. And where's the RV? Right outside her house. Check this video out. And then we got to discuss.
Living situation.
Unfortunately, I was unable to move into the home that I really, really wanted. And you guys know how much that meant to me because I get to be as close as I can be to my kids. But I did figure out another solution that is just temporary, but it's as best as I can do for now. And I'm happy with it. And as long as they're happy and I'm happy, that's all that matters. So this is what I did. I was able to get this new motor.
This is what I think's happening. He's obligated to Snapchat to post a ton of content. It's his only source of income at this point. So he's forced to share all this humiliating shit because, like, he can't avoid it. He can't not post.
He has to post 200 times a day or whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted at the best part.
They're happy and I'm happy. That's all that matters. So this is what I did. I was able to get this new motorhome, and so I'll be living here, temporary, and they're right here. So I still get to be super close to my kids.
Wait, why are you showing their house?
Yeah, all of it.
Wait, what the fuck, bro? Why are you showing the front of your family's house? And then your motorhome, too. People can... They shouldn't.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, no, it's just like, yep, here's the house. They've always been like that, though. Like, think about their... they weren't careful at all in their, like, Ace Family vlogs or whatever with their house. Very obvious where their house was.
I felt like this was part of why I got a little bit suspicious. Like, why would he just show the front of the house? I figured he was just using like an RV, a friend's RV, to like pretend like it was his, to just create content and
I just
draw
don't
views.
Well, we can figure out if that's the house or not. Just go watch some of their recent videos.
Yeah,
I don't think they care. I mean, the thing, the jet skis, they were making it rain on the whole city below them.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
That
like
house
has
never been careful about
if
it.
you will.
That house had a defensible high ground.
True. You're living up
These
on top
ones
of
are
a hill.
just on the neighborhood. You know.
It could still be in a gated community, I suppose.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
That
would make it less crazy.
Yeah, it would.
Chad says the neighbors are going to get his RV towed.
You can't park a fucking fat RV on the street like that, can you?
You absolutely can.
You can?
I mean, have you driven around LA lately?
Dude, there was one RV.
There's RVs all over the place.
We had limited parking out our old apartment, and there was one RV that came every fucking week and took up like 3 spots.
Yeah.
Just because it's free parking. It was so annoying.
What? I didn't know you could do that.
I think by the letter of the law you can't, but they don't enforce it at all. As evidenced by there being RVs all over the place.
I've never lived in the city where parking's an issue. Not in LA. Other cities.
Right.
Israel, New York.
Right.
But yeah, I hate that shit. There's nothing worse, dude, than going home to your neighborhood, to your house, and there's no spots.
Yep. Done that a lot.
But don't you guys have like...
Now I have a parking spot.
Yeah, don't you...
So
I was
nice.
going to say, you
I
guys
did
should have
for
your own
years.
parking spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I lived in many apartments where I had to park on the street.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I got a parking spot, dude.
That's made it, bro. You moving up. That's upward mobility,
That's
Mike.
right.
Hell yeah.
You know, right across the street from me. So just a little update for you guys. Got Big Z with me. He's driving.
Oh, I haven't seen this one.
Move into my place the last few days.
Wait, hold on. There's one where he gives a tour.
Yeah, it's the next link.
Okay, good.
And I got something to share with you guys. You know, regarding my living situation, it's been a little complicated, and there was like a minor setback. And I know in the end it'll be a big comeback, you know. So just a little minor setback, but you know everything's working out, and I'm getting ready to show it to you guys. I'm excited. You know, it's a big change for me. It's a big change for us, but can't wait to share.
Oh,
I got
damn.
some breaking news
Ugh.
that
Go
makes it look even more sus. He supposedly got a ticket for this RV and some sort of neighborhood watch flyer. I sent the video.
Okay.
Wait, why does that make it more sus?
Just look at it.
All right. Here's a recent TikTok he posted about it.
Austin McBroom got a ticket, faking it for the views.
I'm so mad right now. I woke up this morning, and I had a good ass night, even though it was a little cold. Woke up this morning to a damn ticket. Big ticket literally at.
Okay, hold on. What the fuck? Let's read that.
Big ticket literally at
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
All right, I got to go back.
got this.
And then pause it on it.
I had a good ass night, even though it was a little
I
cold.
can't move it frame by frame.
Woke up this morning to a damn ticket.
Ooh. Too blurry.
Yeah, I can't really.
If you go to the very start, that's probably the best freeze of it when the AI voice is talking.
Oh.
Yeah, right there.
Neighborhood watch. Violation. This vehicle. Yeah, what?
That looks so fake.
I guess.
Well, it's if it's like a homeowner association doing it, it might look like that.
I could see some, the neighbors putting that.
Yeah.
And he didn't show the ticket, which would be, I mean, you wouldn't show the ticket because it's got private info on it.
Not that he cares.
And his license and stuff. Let me watch.
Austin McBroom got a ticket, faking it for the views.
I'm so mad right now. I woke up this morning, and I had a good ass night, even though it was a little cold.
What is he wearing on his head?
That's a good question.
I think a bonnet to keep his hair.
It's like a cornrow thing?
No, it just keeps your hair
Cornrow.
from like messing on the pillowcase.
Oh, I
and
don't know. I've
when you
seen
sleep.
sometimes when people do cornrows, they like. put
Yeah,
some cream
yeah.
and then
But he has
cover it.
like curly.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on under the hood there.
Under the bonnet?
Yeah.
It does look like a bonnet.
Woke up this morning to a damn ticket. Big ticket literally at 7:13. They left this fucking ticket on my windshield saying that neighborhood watch alert. This area.
So look closely because in the tour, which is the main video I want to show you guys, he's wearing the same shirt with a stain on it here.
Right.
So he's wearing the same dirty tank top for several days.
I feel like the stain is like,
it's
how should I look even worse? I can stain my shirt.
I mean, can he really be that pathetic? I mean, all right, let's keep.
I want to
watching.
believe. I want to believe that he's full like what was Millhouse's dad? Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
He's going full Kirk here.
I'll tell you right now, I think it's all real. But we'll get into that.
All right.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Even though I used to live there, you are not a resident of this neighborhood. You may not leave your parked vehicle on the street for more than 72 hours. I don't even know, but violation. What officer did this? Like, people do
I
not
mean,
want.
he's just a dumbass. It was obviously just like the HOA or neighbors or something. Doesn't look like he got a ticket at all. He's just talking about this.
To be close to my kids, just dealing with this shit now, and thank God that my neighbor let me park in their property, and I'm like not too far from the house. Like, I can still see like through the tree a little bit. I can still
Oh, come on. This can't be real. He could see through the tree? It's unbelievable.
tap himself through the tree, so that makes no sense. But now I'm dealing with this, and I don't know if I should try to park it back and see if they're gonna come back and give me another ticket, or what I should do now.
That's not a ticket.
Guys, it's one thing after another. It's fucking crazy. Before I got this damn ticket, I was supposed to do a get ready with me in my new house for you guys, but I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm not in the mood for it.
Oh, okay. This is before the RV tour.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be the same day. Actually, it might be the same day.
Just not feeling it. My church is getting ready to start, so I'll probably just head to church and hopefully things get better from there. Maybe circle back around to get ready with me. I know you guys were requesting for me to do like a bunch of videos in my new house, so maybe another
Why is
day
it
I'll-
so fast? Did I do that? No.
I think maybe it was recorded that way.
It just sucks, you know, like I'm doing good, like I'm doing good. And I'm happy.
Looks like it.
But it just sucks when like this type of shit happens and people try to like stop you from like leveling up, you know. So
just
I don't know. I'm figuring it out. Hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for always checking in on me. Appreciate the love and support as always.
You know, there's like get readies with me. This is be sad with me.
So I'm about to finish getting ready, and then I'll just take you guys with me, and we'll figure out what the rest of the day has to offer. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? This dude's property I'm on right now, his sprinklers just turned on, and it's wet in my whole new house. I just got this washed. Bruh. You know when one thing after another just keeps happening to you? I feel like that right now.
He can't be for real. He can't be. But watch the tour is where it really shines. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the tour, and this one is. I'll tell you what. I started questioning the whole thing after I saw this because it's like a sketch. I mean, the way that it's the most pathetic divorced dad shit of all time. All right, here it is, the big tour. So he's in the same tank top, but he's not wearing the bonnet.
Watch your step.
Wait, who's filming him?
This is where I'm going.
One of his homies, probably the dude who was in the car with him.
Yeah.
He has a friend.
It'd be funny if it was Catherine.
It's got, yeah. I know. I think about all this. So watch the. Okay.
Dang, y'all. Fire. So check it out. This is my living room right here. This is my living room. I just got.
This bro bought.
You know.
This dude has a pillow, decorative pillow that says "home" with the tag still on it. On his lazy boy. That has to be a prop.
Yeah.
If this turns out to all be real, I mean, holy fuck.
A few accessories to make it feel like home.
Yeah, that put me right at ease.
That is a poem in itself, if I'm being honest.
The back of the pillow says mobile.
The new home pillow in the new mobile.
Here's my dining room table. Basically fits all of my kids, so it's perfect. Just got this TV in. As you can see, like, this is brand new. Like, tape is on here.
And then why? I don't know why he's trying to prove that he got a new TV too. That it's like, he's like, yo, this is brand new. Look, the
not
tape's even on.
used.
Like, okay, I mean, TVs aren't even that expensive. You could get a TV like that for like $100.
$100,
I feel like.
yeah.
Commercial, like brand new, guys. Like everything's brand new.
What are you?
Just pick this
Why?
up.
Okay.
Over here's my kitchen.
So what's that about?
His tank top being covered in filth.
What is those shoes? What are those, Zach? You got any intel on these crazy ass sneakers?
I need a better look at them.
Those are slippers. They sell them at the mall. They look like.
Oh,
Are they like Air Maxes?
Yeah. Well, they're supposed to be the.
Oh yeah.
Sean Weathers. I forget his name.
The Sean, the Air Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're actually just slippers. They're like $20 at the mall.
Got it.
But the real shoes go for like $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the grease stain on the tank top is bananas. And he's doing a tour. He didn't put on a clean shirt.
Right.
It's kind of a big kitchen for, a motorhome. Got the stove here, got the microwave. Again, like everything is brand new. The sink is right here, little hidden sink. You know what I'm saying? You come over here, I got the fridge. The tape's still on the fridge. The freezer.
Tape still on the fridge. Yeah, why is he?
Why is he obsessed
So
with like
insistent.
this isn't? This is all new. He's insecure about being broke.
Right.
But why would, even if that's true, why would you display your insecurities so outwardly?
Well, I think he's trying to say this is temporary because on his stories today, he's doing a bunch of tours.
Going to open houses.
Yeah, open houses. So.
They're like $20 million houses.
Yeah.
Okay, but hold on. You don't buy this RV. Probably costs like $1 million, or close to it. So you don't just buy an RV like this for like a couple weeks. Get an apartment. Why the fuck would you spend like $1 million on an RV?
No credit.
There's no shot this dude can afford a $20 million house. Was he really looking at those?
Yeah.
Yep. If he buys one of those again, I'll be mystified. I mean, that's Ryan Kavanaugh levels of feeling upwards.
Well, this is like a popular thing on TikTok of people doing tours of homes they can't afford, and I feel like that's just what he's doing. Also, to fill that content gap that you're talking about on Snapchat.
Right. Yeah, there's no way that he can afford the houses that he was touring.
There's no way. He's planning on being in this RV for a long time. That's the only explanation.
Sheesh. And you keep walking over here. Even got my own shower. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like literally stand-up shower. Crazy.
You
Here,
can
over
stand
here
in
is,
it.
wanna come this way? I'll show you the room first. This is the.
I mean, it's a nice RV.
Yeah. It's great.
It's a very nice RV. I'm not going to talk shit on the RV.
But parking it across from your wife, ex-wife, and then spying on her through the bushes, pretty weird.
Master. It's the Master. Sorry, I got just stuff everywhere right now.
Somebody said my
And I got my
parents
own
have an
Master.
RV that size and it's like $100K. Is
Yeah.
it really that cheap?
Yeah, I would say more. Yeah, around
No
150.
way.
Yeah.
Ultra luxury
The fuck?
RV.
I'm buying an RV.
My dad, funny enough, after my dad got a divorce, he got an RV, not to live in it, but he bought an RV similar to this. Actually, probably a little nicer. I think it was around 170.
Nicer than this?
I'm buying one
Yeah.
to live in.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna go park in
I just
front of
found
your
my new
house,
house. Yeah. Whoa, this one's crazy. Wait, hold the phone. How is that all in an RV? Or is
It
it-
extends.
Yeah.
The sides pop out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's extended. Got
Yep.
it. Got it. Ah. 1.3 billion. It says this one
Oh.
You know
can
what?
all be yours for
Well, this
approximately
isn't that
1.3
nice.
million.
Yeah, actually, my dad's doesn't. It's not a. It's just the trailer part. It doesn't drive. I forgot about that. So.
Oh.
That's kind of a big
Yeah,
difference.
yeah. I mean, looks wise, it looks exactly the same from the inside.
I think it's pricey.
It's not an RV at that. It's just a house.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The closet.
Got an RV without an engine.
So he's never used the bed. Clearly, it's covered in plastic. He doesn't cover his bed with plastic, does he?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
He
Here,
never
over here
used
is
it.
come this way. I'll show you the room first. This is the Master. Just stuff everywhere
Master?
right now. And I got my own master closet.
Nobody says master closet in an RV. It's like he's trying to be more pathetic. Master closet? I mean, it's nice for an RV. But
Fit everything in here. Oh. So yeah, this is my master TV. Every room got a
See,
TV in
it's
it.
so.
This bed is probably one of the most comfortable beds that could even be in a motorhome. Like I had to customize basically like this room for the mattress to fit. Cozy. You know, it's really nice. Let me pass you real quick. Excuse me. Oh, here's the master bathroom right here.
master
Super
bathroom.
spacious. We got the heated toilet.
Is there 2 bathrooms on this?
No.
Yeah.
Master
showing the
bathroom
sink.
implies
The sink is
non-master bathroom.
There's one
Crazy.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one bathroom.
custom for the water to stay cold. Got the mirror with
What does that mean?
the drawer like that.
The
Crazy.
sink is made for the water to stay cold?
Huh?
See, he's saying shit that don't make sense.
But he goes, look, I've got a mirror.
Yeah.
In the bathroom.
For the water to stay cold.
The water to stay cold. What are you doing in that sink, brother?
Also, wouldn't you want warm water? Isn't that more desirable?
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Got the mirror with the drawer like that. Crazy.
Crazy.
Then I got an extra window. And peep out, check, make sure the family's good.
No shot. He said that.
He's memeing.
Like,
He's memeing.
imagine your dad, who just got divorced from your mom, is parked in an RV across the street, and you can see him watching you guys through a tiny window.
He's not serious. He can't be.
So here's the thing. Can we get into this, the fake versus
Not yet.
real?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
I mean, yeah, why not? We'll finish the video, but yeah, we can get into it.
I mean, I guess it's just... if he is memeing, and this is like satire, he's somehow doing this performance, like, that's what it would have to be, right? He's decided, I'm going to do this elaborate thing where I try and make myself as pathetic as possible as like the most divorced dad of all time.
If that's what he's doing, it's like comedy genius level, and then the dedication. They've never done anything like this.
Never done anything like that, and we know that he is extremely egotistical. Does
He's not
somebody like
funny.
that
Not funny.
make himself the subject of like this long form prank joke?
That was
I
my
find that
hang
hard to
up.
believe.
That's my hang up. He gains nothing by pretending to be lonely and pathetic.
There's no part of his audience because it's like he has his genuine fans who like him for the stupid ass like Ace Family dad persona that he puts on or whatever. They like that.
He's not a
And then there's
comedian.
people like us that are haters that react to his content, and we're just going to find it funny and pathetic that he's doing this. So who is that for?
I think creating this narrative on Snapchat is going to keep people engaged. People are going to be curious. People
Are
are going to
people
see what's
watching?
happening.
I'm curious.
Yeah, for sure people are watching, right? Everyone's super... the clips I'm posting about it is getting a lot of views. I think he's getting a lot of juice from Snapchat. And Catherine's also juicing Snapchat.
Yeah.
I think they both have some kind of a weird deal where it's like, let's do this.
Let's monetize
they
their
might
divorce.
have broken up for real, but we're gonna.
You're
juice the
doubting
shit.
the divorce is
The divorce is
yeah, a
real.
little
The
bit.
divorce is real.
A little bit. Dude.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's got to be real. I mean, they are scammers. That would be really fucking crazy.
I mean,
I
if
read
they
some
were-
cuckoo conspiracies about they are doing a fake divorce so they can do bankruptcy or some shit, and Catherine can keep the money. I don't know, some weird shit. But I feel like that's not how bankruptcy works. Like, there's just no way that you can get out of it like that.
I mean, if they're desperate and needed a plan Z, I could see them faking that. I'm not saying they are, but I'm not completely against what Love is saying either. But if they're faking it, making this whole narrative, they're juicing on Snapchat, and then they get back together.
Somebody said RV doesn't even look lived in. No food, no product, no bathroom. So either he just bought it or he could be borrowing it. He could be renting it.
I think renting is most likely.
But then so far, I haven't seen any evidence of actual use, which I'm curious if that's going to happen or not.
Or they just bought it and they're trying to make it into a business expense. You know what I mean?
People saying,
They're recording in it.
I see a lot of people saying it's so obvious that he's trolling. I just don't agree that it's obvious. I don't. I think it's in a weird, ambiguous.
It's absolutely
just because
debatable.
we know Austin. You know, we know Austin's content. We know his persona, and that would just be such a 180.
He's not a comedian.
Right.
He's never done anything funny that I've seen.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's like wholesome family content plus like him hyping himself up.
Wholesomes.
And to add on to what Love said, like just posting it on Snapchat is suspicious. Like they made their audience on YouTube. Why wouldn't they like post updates on YouTube?
Nah, it's the same thing as David Dobrik. It's probably an exclusivity too if they're getting paid. Could be.
Right.
Because, dude, nobody's paying out for this type of content like Snapchat, apparently.
But like they're known to take breaks, right? Both of them. They take these massive breaks, disappear from the internet for ages. Why wouldn't they take a massive break when they're divorcing? It seems just so weird to
because
we're back.
He has these contracts.
He needs to make money.
Yeah, but
he's under obligation.
We're back, and now we're gonna start posting content, and we're gonna have a divorce. It just seems so weird. I think they planned all this. Honestly,
there's no way. It doesn't fit in with the profile of who they are. I just don't see it.
I think they're down bad, and they need fucking juice, and they're like, let's try this shit. We got this Snapchat deal. How do we drive money to, or how do we drive people to Snapchat? Boom.
I don't think he would.
If that's true, they're like that is genius.
But I don't think that they're
that. But I just don't. I don't know if they have it in them.
I don't think he has it in him to be this openly pathetic.
Well, he is being pathetic, right? And if he gets to in a couple of months say, you know, fuck all of you, we got you. I'm not actually this pathetic. I was trolling. Then he gets absolved of that.
That won't happen.
No, I put money on it.
This is what I think's happening. He's posting these. He's trying to make people feel bad for him, and especially Catherine to feel bad for him, because she probably left him, which is all but proven, I think, from the messages. And he's trying to make everyone feel bad for him, and people are siding with Catherine. And I think that's all he can do is just play for sympathy, but he's taking it too far. I put money on it that he never is like, yo, we're still together, fuck you guys.
I don't think he's going to do it that way. I think it's going to be what he thinks is like a redemption arc of like, I got my family back. We love each other. I found God. I changed my ways. This, that.
No shot.
She posted.
They are conniving, so I don't know.
She posted a story of someone changing her locks. It's seemingly on Snapchat, which is funny. Which also
Changing his locks?
Yeah, that's
on the
like
RV?
on
No,
the
on her
house. Here, see if you can open that. It's like someone changed. I feel like that's also meme.
Somebody said, okay, let's see. When was this posted?
23 hours ago. Just probably want to mute that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's just some dude.
That was it.
Yeah. If you want to go back, click on the left arrow.
Wait, it went to the next one?
Yeah,
Hover
there's
to
an
the
arrow.
left. Yeah.
Oh,
Click
okay.
that arrow.
So it's just someone changing the lock?
Or seemingly. I
Seemingly.
don't know.
I just don't think that they're...
Content, baby.
I don't think they're on that level. I just don't.
I think they're down bad.
I mean, imagine you're Austin. Look at this beautiful family and this beautiful home, and he can't be in there.
I think he's in there.
Well, yeah, I think he's actually in there.
Okay, I know you do, but think of it if he's actually not.
Yeah.
That's gonna. The guy is down bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could we agree that like that would be a potential plan Z though? Like I like if you had no other option, they've probably thought about that for years. Like if we're lose our relevancy, we could fake a divorce. Oh, Hila just donated right now. She said, I think it's a bit, but I don't get what's the angle/joke.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't benefit him. He just looks pathetic, and he's too egotistical.
I think Snapchat pays crazy money, like unbelievable amount of money.
Yeah.
And he's down to debase himself for that kind of money. We know he don't really give a fuck about
I don't know. I don't know. I'd be curious to see the viewership charted over time to see if it's gone up.
Oh, it's definitely gone up after the divorce, right?
Well, I don't know. It probably did initially. I
Yeah.
don't know if it stayed up, because like you can only watch so much of this pathetic kind of content. It's just sad and it's depressing. Like it's got novelty at first, but I don't think anybody's going to keep watching this shit. It's sad.
Yeah. Well, that's why I think he's trying to build up like a redemption. He's like mentioning church here and there and like, oh man, this is so bad. So how could it get any worse? And then he's going to be like, oh, I went to church, started working out, got healthy. Maybe. I don't know.
I did see that video.
Because they are going to church together.
Yeah, with his family.
Yeah,
He lives across
yeah.
the street. Fuck. All right, here. Let's continue the tour. Oh no, this video is no longer available. What you talking about? This video is still available. Go. Ah, shit. Some of the comments he makes coming up are so unbelievable, though. It does make me wonder.
Here's the master bathroom right here. Super spacious. Custom for the water to stay cold. Got the mirror. The mirror with the drawer like that. Crazy. Then I got an extra window. Can peep out, make sure the family's good.
Dude,
got the towel
he's not
holders.
that funny. Like, I don't think he could think to say that. And it's just, there's a presence of mind that I don't know. I haven't seen it in him. Maybe I'm missing something.
Then this motorhome's so big that it has like extra storage just everywhere, See, more towels and shit.
Mad storage.
You keep coming down here. And like, these are like the most like expensive seats that you can have in a motorhome. They're the ones that recline all the way into a bed. So like you can lay right here and like, I'll show you. Can you remember what they said how to do? I think right here. Yeah, I think. You guys get the point. Like it comes all the way out and reclines.
Can that be real?
That can't be real.
That can't be real.
Another thing is legality. If he's being sued for something, if they're divorced, I don't know if that would be considered.
She's not going to get out of it for that. They're both liable. There's no way. No way.
I think they're just down bad for money. I don't think they're necessarily getting sued or anything. Well, maybe
Or
they
going
are, but
bankrupt.
Yeah, I think they're just want money, more money.
It can't
Greedy.
be that much more, though, for all this. It can't be that much more. It can't be.
I don't know. It made David Dobrik the biggest like juicer creator, basically online, to go only Snapchat.
Well, he was
crazy.
banished, kind
yeah,
of.
but
too.
he's still getting views. I feel like on TikTok and shit.
Yeah, on TikTok. Not
Yeah.
on YouTube, though. I don't think people watch him on YouTube that much. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, he hasn't posted forever.
All right, let's watch this whole seat of fiasco again.
You remember what they said how to do? I think right here. Yeah, I think.
Why would there be a button in the cup holder? That doesn't even make sense. It's definitely, I know where it is. It's probably like under the cushion right here. It wouldn't be in the cup holder. No shot.
You guys get the point. Like, it comes all the way out. It reclines all the way to a bed. So, like, there's one bed, two beds, and then that bed probably fit like 5 people in it. So you could fit like my whole family in here, literally.
So that made me like, dude, you talking about your kids sleeping on this shit as a dub that your whole family can sleep there? Like these two, that's horrible. That's not good at all.
You guys get the point.
Doesn't seem like
it comes
he's
all the way
acting
out.
there.
It reclines all the way to a bed. So like, there's one bed, two beds, and then that bed probably fit like 5 people in it. So you could fit like my whole family in here, literally.
No shot, bro.
Really nice, really nice. And then these chairs, if I unhook the latch, you can spin these around this way, and it comes into like a full living room. Like this living room is probably like the same size as a lot of like home living rooms, you know? So, yeah, y'all, that's the full tour.
And then this is something interesting he
Tell me
does.
what y'all think,
He
beyond-
slaps his hand and his fist together continually through this shot so loud. It makes me think that it's just too great of a detail. It has to be real. Like, watch.
Honest, comment below. Again, I'm super happy. This is just temporary, and I gotta do what I gotta do for, my kids. As long as, my kids are happy and I'm happy, that's really all that matters. And, I get to be right next to them. So, again, thank y'all for tuning in and supporting as always. You guys will see more videos. Here in the RV, I'm gonna have, my family and friends come over. I'm gonna surprise them. And,
Wow.
Dark colors going on here.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, if it's fake, what they're doing is like genius. This, and then the dedication to playing this character, it's like avant-garde comedy.
He's Andy Kaufman.
It truly.
Yeah.
Do you think that Austin McBroom's an avant-garde comedian? I don't.
Not a comedian, but a hustler.
An avant-garde hustler.
A scammer.
If there is some component of it that they're able to do some finessing with the divorce in regards to their failed business, maybe I could see them pulling out all the stops for that. But again, it's just Austin just seems so like image obsessed.
Yes.
That it's hard for me to believe that he would embarrass himself like this, even for the troll.
Here's the thing. If they do end up getting back together or something, I'm going to question big time.
Well, sure. Yeah.
But like if they broke up for real, there's no shot they're getting back together. His pathetic ass out there in the RV, like she probably looks at him with like disgust. Like, I can't believe I ever fucked this dude. Like, there's just no way that she's wanting that dude back. Fuck me. How did he even get a grease stain in the middle of his
Sometimes,
tank top?
you're just hanging out. You're just hanging out under your brand new RV, doing some repairs.
All right, let's do a poll. Let's see what the people think.
See what the people think?
I
What's
guess
the
it's
poll?
just,
We gotta get this right.
Let's say this. Is it real?
Is it real? This is the beginning of a bad poll.
Real, fake. That's it. Real or fake? Real includes, if you're thinking like it's 75% real and he's hamming it up, I feel like that still counts as real.
Yeah, I don't think they divorced even.
So that's the thing.
I'm
Is the,
fully
so
on.
that should the question
that's a
be,
fake.
is the
Yeah.
divorce real or fake?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
the
that's-
question?
that's a good
Is the
one.
divorce real or fake?
Nah.
I don't think that's good because
Yeah, it's not good.
Does Austin really live in an RV?
is the
Nah, just say, is it
Not
real,
either.
real or fake? Real or fake?
It's too vague. It's a bad
They
point.
know.
Is
They
the
know.
breakup real or
Ethan.
fake?
Did they fake the divorce? Yes or no?
Because divorce, they could still be together and working on that divorce plot together. But is the breakup real? Because if they could be like, if some people think it's because they're trying to separate the assets or whatever, but they're actually still together.
Do we need multiple polls?
No, okay, let's just try to boil this down. Is the RV plot line fake?
Is the RV plot line
Faked for views?
faked for views?
Yes?
Yes
No.
or no?
This is the first time my weird.
You can also
theory-
add a third one that's like, just want to see the results. You know?
Yeah, that's good. I feel like this is the first time my weird, bizarre, crazy theory actually has support.
I
feel-
mean,
feel
yeah.
very justified for once.
I don't think it's completely out of the question. I just think, again, I just have a hard time believing Austin McBroom is willing to play that role.
Avant-garde comedy that you would see at like 3 a.m. on Adult Swim.
Well, what if he doesn't have no choice? Like, he's going to lose everything either way. So this way, he builds the narrative the way he wants it.
But then it's real. Isn't it?
Well, no, because they're not actually splitting up. Like, she's in on what he's planning right now. Like, he has no choice. He's going to be pathetic either way. But this way, at least, he has some kind of control of, like, oh, I lost this, but I got my wife back. Some positivity in the narrative, I guess.
If they get back together, this shit's all fake. There's no shot she wants anything to do with that. Dude peeking through the bathroom window. Like, there's just no way. No way.
I sent this meme from the subreddit of him looking through the window.
Oh, good. We got memes ready. Austin McBroom watching his kids call another man dad from across the street. Yeah. Pretty much. Man.
Well, the yeses, the people that believe it's fake are winning quite handily right now in the poll. Although
No.
I'm getting
is the
credible reports of a bad poll here.
Is the RV plotline faked for views? Yes. I can't believe y'all are really so conspiratorially minded. There's just no way. We'll find
no
out.
way.
I mean, if they don't
Joseph-
get back together, then it was real.
You know, for me, this started as a small suspicion way early, but then every day we cover it, it's like, that's weirder. Oh, that makes it even weirder. So it's like really just scaled up. And I imagine if this keeps going like this, in my opinion, it's going to be like black and white after a couple of weeks.
I agree. We'll know
so we'll
for
know.
sure.
We'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's possible.
out.
But just because it's so pathetic, it's like a comic book. It's like a sitcom.
Right.
Divorced dad sitcom shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's like a big comic either. I don't think he is funny. I just think he's building this weird plot line, not necessarily to be funny, just to engage people in the story. I don't think he's trying to be funny.
Why'd he post that one?
Yeah. It leads into another one of him in the shower. He also posted like 2 dogs humping each other for like 5 different stories.
Lauren says, family, my husband has been ordering Swedish snus and loves it. Y'all should try it. Dude, girl,
No.
get out of here. Who, you work
Stop.
for Big Tobacco?
It's not
Y'all
good. It's disgusting, bro.
What the hell?
Stop it.
Why are you encouraging us to try a fucking drug?
I love that.
An addictive drug. No. Don't do it.
Y'all, I shot up for the first time last night, and it was fucking awesome. I was flying, dude.
great today. Y'all
Yeah.
should try it.
Yeah.
It's awful. Stop that.
Well, all right. We will continue to follow the story as it develops.
Keep an
And
eye on it.
we'll all certainly be watching with great expectations.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes out as fake, I'll be very impressed.
Just from a acting point of view? Yeah.
Dedication point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
I feel like they are working less now than ever, though. Like, they
Yeah.
don't do YouTube. I feel like this is an easy thing. And it kind of led it. I don't think even they made it up. It's been rumors. I think they just jumped on the rumor. They work less now than ever. They don't post YouTube videos. Don't do TikToks.
Don't you
no
think it's more
Instagram.
plausible that she actually just left him?
I think that is plausible. I don't think it's impossible. I mean, look at him. He's crazy.
Like, and everybody, people are thirsting for her. I see that she has, she has suitors. I see him out there.
Yeah.
They go, she's a 10. You fumbled a 10. I see people telling him.
Sure.
So she's out there.
But I just don't think they're working hard right now. They're doing less work than ever. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that based on what I can see.
Yeah. So I think they're just chilling and getting money from Snapchat.
I definitely agree with that.
God, I wanted Snapchat money. I'll divorce Hila for it. Whatever you guys want. I'll go live in an RV across the street from my house.
Right.
Yo, shorty, you looking good and shit. Like, add my girl on Snapchat.
Wow, he's drunk. Now.
Gross.
All right, so we have one more. What is this? Oh, God, is this... Okay, hold on. Oh, shit.
Wait, what?
Okay, I can show these, right? I mean, she's in a bikini.
Yeah.
So Catherine is posting mad thirst traps.
She looks bomb.
Does she usually post photos like this? She said, I'll be here until further notice.
Well.
Does she usually...
Didn't before, she does now.
You know what I'm asking, though? Like, is this a new thing? Or
I would assume so.
Is
but
this
I
like
guess
par
I don't
for the
know.
course?
Post it on Instagram or on Snapchat?
Of course on Snapchat.
Of course on Snapchat.
Would you look at that?
What else? What else?
There's another one. Oh my God.
You think Austin's looking at these from the...
Absolutely he is. Here's another one. I guess this is a video, but I don't have the video.
She's been posting similar stuff on Instagram for a while.
For a long time?
Just scrolling down. Yeah, there's a couple.
All right.
So it doesn't mean anything.
It's par for the course.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
I mean, I'm definitely a little bit more out
Chill, dude.
That isn't a video, but that's the last snap. And so that's the preview. That's like the thumbnail of her Snapchat, whatever the
Right.
last one is. So
She's got it. I mean, she's still got it. Austin does not got it.
Now with that
Austin
stain-
does not got it.
Stain tank top.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck Austin McBroom. Also, the OF soliciting lines up with the patheticness that he's become. He's soliciting OnlyFans models.
Right, that is an important
and Instagram
detail.
DMs.
Well, I have a counter. If he's getting caught doing something like that, or some girl's threatening him, he cheated, and she's like, "I'm going to tell people." This may be part of the narrative as well. Like
Come on.
I'm just saying, that could work as well.
He's not baiting people to expose him. That's crazy.
No, not baiting people to expose him, but I mean, like, he already got caught and being threatened or whatever. So it's part of the whole, we're getting divorced now because of that, because I was unfaithful or doing this.
Why would they want that?
No, they didn't want it initially. That I'm saying that it got leaked, and or whatever it is, and that he's going along with it. I don't know. Time will tell.
I don't know what you...
Don't
so-
push, don't push.
Yeah, don't
him.
push.
We got the dove. Don't push.
Oh, this is great. It's the Kingdom Hearts. How could you be so heartless?
Just those shoes.
He's
got the shoes.
Those shoes remind
For
me
real.
of it.
He's got that had to do it to him post still.
Yeah.
That's such a funny picture of him.
Nice.
Fuck me. This is wild. Well, no matter what's happening, I am captivated.
Yep.
Truly. If it's real, I feel bad. I mean, this is down bad as down bad can be. He needs to sell the soiled tank top as merch. That's funny.
good.
That's actually funny as shit. Nobody would buy it, but it's funny.
I think the angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back.
I hope he doesn't say that. All right. Finally, let's do the Ab and Preach response. But as your host, I have to tell you, I need to pee again.
Bruh, moment. You got 4 minutes and 8 seconds, right, Zach? 408?
Yeah. Let me know when.
We'll start. He's walking. He's already walking.
Okay.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. How was everyone's weekend? How we doing? We ready for this week?
Hell yeah, baby.
Ready to tackle this thing?
Nope.
No? What's wrong, Zach?
I'm tired, dude.
I'm tired. Waking up tired today, too.
Fucking new episode of True Detective fucked me up last night.
Is it good? Is it worth watching?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to jump back in.
We watched that Sofia Vergara show yesterday. That was really good. Griselda.
Oh my god, I want to see that.
Yeah, it was really good. And it was crazy. At one point, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but she did crack once, and it like the amount of shit she did in that one night makes me think what Ethan got up to that one day he tried crack because she like fucked shit up in that one day.
Huh?
So yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't really gone into much detail about what he did on crack.
Right.
We know that he did crack.
Right.
But do we know what he did?
He said he didn't feel it, which I don't really believe. We just
Feel
crack
the
and don't
crack?
feel
That's
it.
the guy I
had sex
Come
with
on
who
now.
smoked crack
Ethan.
with me.
Clifford's just donated $5 and said he lost his kids, house, wife, and YouTube channel / revenue. He's definitely going insane for real. I mean, that's a fair argument too. He does have good reason. And that actually isn't even listing all of it because didn't they also lose their house? And his boxing career, wasn't that like a huge disaster too?
Yeah.
He had that event.
The first event didn't go well, and the second event he lost.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
this is my take.
Hit me,
Take them
Cam.
at their word. We didn't believe in the fucking Ace Fest. It happened. It was wonderful.
Right.
We don't believe in divorce. It happened. It's tragic.
True.
Except for
That's
Catherine.
true.
I hope Catherine has a wonderful life.
Yeah. No, you have a good point though that we have
We've been highly
burned
suspicious.
before.
Yeah. We should just believe them. And everything they
They've
say.
done a lot to earn our trust.
Yeah.
I mean, Ace Fest was. Still think about that.
Yeah.
It was a wonderful time.
It was a great time.
2 minutes.
I want to go back.
I never
Do you
got to
think
go.
there'll be a new Ace Fest?
It won't be
Always
the
Ace
same.
Fest.
You think so?
Always.
Was that
so-
last year or 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I want to go. Please bring it back.
Bring it back. Bring back the Ace Fest. H3 Fest? No. No.
Hell
I'm going to shut that idea right down.
Please.
Right down. You should have Paul Banks from Interpol on the show. He shouted you guys out a few times. He's a fan of the show. You know, I've heard that. I think Zach, you even chatted with him at one point on Instagram or something,
Paul's
right?
an amazing guy. He's really cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
From Interpol?
Yeah.
What?
What?
the fuck?
They're
Not
banned.
not the European.
No, getting me.
Yeah, not that Interpol.
Interpol. I'm on the run from them.
Right.
That's why
right.
I'm here.
Let's see.
Ethan
What
has
else?
a minute and 3 seconds.
Oh, he's got time.
I
He's
hear
making
that.
great time.
Got a minute.
Dude, this has been happening to me recently. Have you guys ever had this? I get like maybe once a week rapid fire like fucking spam called. Like literally back to back to back. Like it finishes ringing and immediately starts ringing again from scammers. And instead of just like occasionally calling you, they like bombard you, calling you over and over again. If you decline it, it like instantly starts ringing again.
I have not had
And
that happen to
it's
me.
happening right now. My phone is like going nuts. I'm getting like bombarded by restricted phone number.
You know, go ahead.
No, because then that encourages them to keep doing it to you.
Cam?
They're calling again.
Oh, I just said pick it up to Dan.
Yeah, pick it up. Put it on the.
No,
he
no,
doesn't
no. I don't want
No.
to get on the list of people that can fall for it.
You know what? I have my phone on Do Not Disturb and silent 100% of the time.
Bro.
You don't say?
No.
Yeah.
I
Really?
can't- I don't don't want to deal with anything on that phone. But I check my phone a lot. What? I'm always talking to you guys. When do I ever keep you guys waiting?
Only when you're in the middle of doxing someone.
Right, there's
We're
that.
trying to stop you.
Right.
With a million messages and pings on WhatsApp.
Well, I mean, that's during the show. That's when I should be muting it.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let's talk about Ab and Preach, our omelet, the and omelette of knowledge.
And in order to comprehend,
So we were reviewing Preach's Michael Jackson cover. He performed live for
And in order to
the
comprehend, you're gonna have to break
Quebecians.
comprehend. In order to comprehend and to eat the
There it is.
omelet of knowledge, you're gonna need to break
This is my boy.
those eggshells.
That's my boy. So they reacted to our thing, and I'd say, when we were talking about it, I think we were being like,
I said he thought it. I
all
thought
nice
Preach,
things.
I said Preach did a great job. I thought he killed it.
We all did.
Yeah.
Because he did.
Yeah.
We said all nice things, and so they saw that, and I don't know if this is a bridge building moment because
you don't know, can't tell.
I think it might be enemies of the show. I think it might be a bridge building moment. I think it might. But I don't know because I can't read their minds. But let's watch. And then we can decide if we want to build the bridge.
Okay.
Or if we want to tear it all down.
This is London Bridge, baby. It's falling down.
Here is the omelet of knowledge. He's not really an enemy. I'm being dramatic with these guys, Ab and Preach. Apparently in Quebec, he's like a local celebrity, and he does stand-up comedy. And apparently, people like come to his shows and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does he talk about? Break the eggs. I guess that's being a little silly. Like, get on. Where's the joke,
Building a
brother?
bridge here, yeah, for sure.
It's just being a little silly, not hateful.
Wow, you a bitch.
Okay, come on.
Go easy on him. Go easy on him.
I am
Preach.
We kid him because we love him.
He made a comment about your boobies.
They got a lot of sound.
They got a lot of sound.
I'm not gonna lie, like they blowing out quotes I didn't even know you made.
Yeah, I know.
They talking about you.
I mean, first they're giving it up to the soundboard.
Yeah, man, it is impressive.
Which is good,
That
you know.
goes back there.
I love that.
But even the haters can't even deny that what we do here is
They can't.
magic.
They can't stop
frankly. Hit him with the squeak and the singing and the omelet. I mean, you listen to this and you tell me who else.
In order to comprehend, you're gonna
Who
have
else is
to
doing
break some. Comprehend. In order to comprehend and to eat the
Nobody.
omelet of knowledge, you're gonna need to break
Nobody.
both eggshells.
Also, when I was watching their video back, I was just giggling so much about what petty little bitches we are that we isolated his vocal. I'm sorry, but that's so funny to do for no reason. All right, go on.
What is that from? I don't even know. We're not their enemies, the enemies of their podcast anymore. Because remember before, you used to get mad when he saw our name.
Yeah,
I fucking hate these guys.
But not mad enough to watch the whole videos.
No.
First of all, I don't even understand that insult. Why would me being mad want me to watch your videos more?
That's probably in reference to some specific time that
I know he's talking about this.
Okay.
He's talking about this. Yeah.
They haven't. They don't
They love
bother me enough yet. But I'll tell you this.
I'm fucking insane.
They're pathetic. They're liars. They're dishonest, and they're phonies.
I guess they're better than Fresh and Fit and stuff for sure.
Well,
Like,
that's
when we first heard about
debatable.
them.
And then they make a video saying how like she's a liar and fuck it. I didn't watch it. To be, I watched some of it, but it was upsetting, so I didn't watch it.
He's just mad enough to make assumption about what we're doing and make assumption about what we're saying without watching video.
I think what happened.
All right, come on, you guys. I've seen enough. You know what I mean? But he's talking about well, anyway, that clip, I concede that it was pretty cringy of me to do the whole "I'm insane" thing in that moment. But, although they're bickering over they made the video accusing the girl who called in of doing like a fake Me Too, which I think is a conversation we could have with them maybe, but certainly not seeing eye to eye on that one there. But on a bridge, you can see further than you can on the street. If it's curved, if it's a curved bridge, and there's
if the canal is running below street level, the bridge might just be at street level.
No, not if it's curving up, because at the apex you'll be higher than.
Yeah, but
street
not
level.
inherently.
Huh?
Not inherently.
The bridge I'm building is.
There's lots of types of bridge.
We're gonna build a bridge and meet in the middle where we have a 2 feet higher. We can see a little bit more further.
Happened was he found out the homie that was gassing him, Hassan, is actually like a giant piece of shit that was sending people and his community after his wife and him. And then he said, you know what? These guys were right about because they cut the podcast. You know, they stopped doing the podcast.
Of course, because he's Jewish, right?
Oh, and his
That's exactly right.
Right.
It's because I'm Jewish. Well, okay. So first, let me say this: Hassan didn't send his fans after me. I'll just to speak on him a little bit.
Yeah.
But also, I'll say this: I'm glad they're making fun of him and not me.
You just glad somebody else is taking the
Yeah,
different ones.
dude.
Is that what you're
Fuck.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, that alone is a vibe, of course. But we love Hassan. He is family. It was more so his community that I don't know if that's a meaningful difference, right?
Well, I hope people don't hold us to the standard of what our community does.
Right.
What does our community do? I mean, you say that, but what do they do? Our community is fantastic. It's all
Okay.
love.
Yeah, no, that's true. Our
Name
community's
one
great.
thing.
They've never caused us any trouble by. I don't even want to go there.
Well, just tell me and I can button it. Or write it to me.
I have grown up with Megman.
Exactly.
Let's just move on. All right. We love our community, folks. Everybody. Every single member of our community.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
They've never done anything wrong.
But, okay, but even if they did something silly, because I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm sure it was silly and harmless. If
Yes,
thinking of
definitely silly
something.
and harmless. That's what I'm referring to.
But it's not sending like fucking hate and death wishes to supposed friends. Anyway. Oh, Dan sent me a summary here. What do we say? Come on. That's nebulous. That's not a specific thing.
With Megman.
But they also send lots of love. Our fans are lovers, first and foremost.
That's true. Overall, that is true.
Yeah.
Community was like, that mustache man wasn't so bad. They was wilding on him and his wife. They had cartoons of his wife just mowing down Palestinians. Like, they was posting crazy shit. Ethan was breaking down crying, and Hassan was just like, I don't give a shit. And I'm sitting in the back like, you thought we was the piece of shit?
Getting a Michael Jackson.
That didn't really happen either. What are we talking about? That definitely did not happen.
Well, he definitely didn't say, what did he accuse?
I don't give a shit.
No, he didn't say that. He did not say that. Okay, whatever. This isn't about Hassan. Yeah, whatever. Right?
Right.
We love Hassan.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
We ride with him.
Yes.
That being said, it's just nice to be over here.
That I understand.
You know? It's hunting season.
You're used to being target number one, so.
Absolutely. It's nice.
Yeah.
Song, and we ran AI through it. So it's just his voice, so we could play it for you guys.
Well, so there wasn't a claim on the original. I'd say we should watch the original.
Oh, no claim.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
If you want to play both.
That did
I
sound
think we should
fun,
watch the
though.
original and then let's hear just his vocals.
We should do his vocals and then just squeaky floor in the background.
Here, if you need something.
We're
For your
good.
soundboard.
Yo, that is so loud though.
That is, you
Did
guys.
they purposely add sound effects on top of
No, that's real shit.
Damn, dude.
You guys, that's out of control. Come on. I know y'all trying to be authentic, but like, you're successful. Let's
You can get that fixed, most likely, right?
Absolutely.
I don't know how. I mean, I don't know. How do you fix a squeaky floor?
They talked about why they don't fix it in the video.
Okay.
They talk about it, yeah.
All right.
I'm just saying I'm going to be using this one from now on.
There you go. I did it
Good
for
one.
us.
No, we
so.
appreciate the clean soundbite.
It sounds fake. It's so squeaky.
Kinda, yeah.
I would get that like on a free audio website and be like, that didn't sound real. It's too much.
Happy? I love that people always make fun of this floorboard, but oddly enough, YouTube is all about being authentic and kind of simple in that way.
I agree, but like, you don't need the squeaky. That's not the.
It's not that disruptive, to be fair.
It's not. It's funny.
We're nitpicking. It's more fun.
We are nitpicking, but I'll say this: you guys can be authentic without the squeaks. You guys are authentic without the squeaks. You do not need the squeaks for your audience to see you as authentic legends.
Right. Nice bridge building there. Very well done. Well played, sir.
See higher.
Yep.
Look how much further I can see.
What's the biggest bridge in Montreal?
True. Meet you there in the middle.
Montreal Harbor Bridge? That ain't shit.
Show me a photo.
That ain't shit compared to the bridge we're building.
Show me a photo. Let me see you.
It's a nice bridge. It is elevated.
Good.
We want a strong. Do we really want a strong bridge
Look at that.
What, you're saying we want a weak bridge?
with them?
Well, I was saying
look at the vantage point
Maybe
on that.
it could be a bridge like the bridges in Switzerland that are all rigged to blow with dynamite in case of an invasion. So it's like you build the bridge, but you have a fallback plan.
It could be the Ambassador Bridge, which is the bridge between the U.S. and Canada.
Does it have a drawbridge?
I want a strong bridge.
That's a strong fucking bridge.
I want a bridge that will stand the test of time.
That's the oldest bridge in the world.
We want a bridge.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Oldest bridge.
The bridge
in the world.
Here's our bridge, man. Ambassador Bridge.
Let's go, baby.
That's where we come together and, like ambassadors do, make peace in the Middle East. They've never done that, actually. They've never done that. But like ambassadors, we will make peace.
I peed in the backseat of a Camaro on this bridge. Good memories.
You peed in a bottle?
I did, yeah.
I peed in a Camaro.
Was there someone next to you? Anyone next to you?
Lena was driving. It was my sister's car.
Was there anyone next to you?
No.
It was just the two of you. And you climbed in back to do it. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you fill it up all the way?
I did.
Was it like a 12-ounce Coke bottle or something?
I think it was just a water bottle. It was all we had. Yeah, it wasn't that big.
That's my fear of if I'm like thinking about peeing in a bottle while I'm driving, which I don't do it because I'm scared that I'm going to overflow it and then panic.
No, it can be disastrous.
I don't mean to break up the bridge building here, but they did go after Olivia.
I was thinking.
Wait, what happened?
What the fuck?
Thinking about that.
Okay.
Wait,
if
what?
you don't know who Olivia
When-
is, she's the loser feminist researcher.
And
who
when they
spends
like
all
zoomed in on my
You're
face,
right.
and
And I also had
We got. You're
that
right.
was shitty.
We'll bring the TNT out.
I
back
also
up.
had to cut like a million videos of them being anti-trans too. So.
Right, Scott. You guys. Why do you?
transgender,
And I just don't like the whole narrative of trying to like pile on like there's a beef between you and Hassan. Therefore, I'm out.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys. How can I build a bridge by myself?
Bridge.
It's made of paper mache.
They can maybe make a peace
crumbling.
offering to you, Olivia.
No, not happening.
Is the damage done?
That bridge is
I
burned.
don't really. I can move forward in
What if
my
they said
life
sorry?
with things, but I don't really forgive.
If they said, you know what, sorry, we said that, we didn't know anything about you, we were wrong.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Really? I feel like Olivia is usually so quick to forgive too.
It really depends.
Maybe
Depends
they'll
on
come
how
across as
sincere.
sincere.
Okay.
And they'll melt your heart.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Play the Olivia soundbite again so I can remember exactly what they said.
Okay, if you don't know who Olivia is, she's the loser feminist researcher who spends all her day on Reddit boards and thinks that's research, okay?
That's just fucking me.
That was so unnecessary.
Also,
It wasn't
Olivia
that.
does not really know how to use Reddit.
Thank you.
Got it.
She is
you.
way too cool to be on Reddit.
When I first got this job, I had no idea that different Reddits were like good and negative. I just thought that's where news was happening.
What you said it wasn't this. What was it?
No, it was when I was talking about my experience. I think they like zoomed in on me, my face being really upset, and they flashed to Amber Heard.
They did that?
They played like sad
did.
music over her.
Wait,
too,
they
and
did that?
Yeah.
They did.
Oof, that's fucked up. I thought this was gonna be a peaceful video, but now it's just old. The pain is. I'm just digging the pain back up. Can you pull that? Do you mind if I watch that to jog
Yeah,
my
that's
memory?
okay.
Why would they do that?
Because they suck.
That's super mean.
Whenever we talk about burning the witch,
So
this is the
you're probably
oldest
not gonna
bridge?
Need this oldest bridge in the world.
I don't want to meet on that
Sorry,
bridge
I didn't
anyway.
mean to
Arcadio Bridge.
Bring it down, but
I mean, it's nearly 4,000 years old.
That bridge sucks.
It's lasted 4 millennia.
How? It looks like
What do you mean
thrown
how?
together.
Look at it. You know how well made that is.
That shit looks thrown together.
I could build a bridge better.
There's been no windy days.
Y'all are you're doing anti-Greek discrimination right now, both of you.
Yeah, I hate the ancient Greek. Bunch of pedophiles. Where's that bridge go? To fuck his kid? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not
Wow.
his kid, but a kid, probably. That's what they did back then. They did that.
Look what it's connecting.
And this is the apartment we started filming in. This is where we pretty much started everything. But a lot of people try to use it against us.
What's this? Why is that guy doing a Hitler?
That's wait a minute. Why is he doing that?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Damn, what did you
Bought that
type?
so quickly?
Heil Hitler.
Hey. Soundbite,
Listen,
soundbite.
with all the anti-Semitism in the world today, is this really the time to be pulling this image
get on
up
a
down?
bridge and was this the?
Oh, that's the bridge?
Yeah, this
Oh,
and it kind of leads to nowhere. So
it looks
kind of a
nicer
dumbass
from the
bridge.
top. I'll say that. Also, it's like not that big of a ravine. Like you could walk through that.
Well, it doesn't really do anything. It just leads nowhere.
Dumbass bridge. Well, I think when they built it,
idiot,
probably.
moron.
Dumb pedo
Bridge building idiots. Dumbass.
Pedo bridge.
Yeah, dumb
Pedo bridge. Fucking pedo bridge.
I don't mind. Like, to me, I'm like proud of the roots in a weird
And
way.
it's crazy because Floor complimented me. You wouldn't understand. Yeah, did you really? I really see it when they try to use it. Hey, what's your cookie?
Okay, then he goes on like a whole tangent. We did not. I didn't make. Wait, hold on. Let me go back.
What?
Thanks. Floor complimented me. You wouldn't understand. Yeah, did you really? I really see it when they try to use it. Hey, what's your cookie ass floor? We change your floors. Hey, you broke motherfucker.
The reason why we even.
I mean, I don't think you're broke, but it is funny. You got to give it up. You got squeaky ass floor.
Hey, what's your cookie ass floor?
Oh shit! I'm trying to be nice. I'm not saying anything mean. I could have, but I'm not.
We change your floor.
Well, now this whole thing is gone cuckoo because of the.
It's gone a little cuckoo.
This isn't what I hoped it would become.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see what they
Well,
did
you
about.
are, you know, you're
I'm just-
someone who's always looking to forgive people. You're a redeemer, Ethan.
I
don't know if you know
think that about
yourself.
myself. It's
I think you
2024.
actually are.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
not even being sarcastic here.
I find that I'm very, very. As much shit as I talk, I find that I'm very happy or very quick to forgive. That being said, they wronged Olivia, and that's not something I can forgive.
Right.
Thank you. I absolutely give you guys 100% all of the power to forgive on your own. I personally am just like not going to entertain
Okay.
them that much.
That's fair.
Were we trying to find that timestamp of what they said about Olivia? Or did they erase it? Was that the one they erased?
You know,
there's got to be a real.
I don't know about
Oh
that.
no, here
it
it
looks
is.
like AB maybe found it.
H3. How is
Okay.
H3
You
not
don't know
perma
Olivia-
banned for this?
Okay,
Olivia,
maybe not.
she's the loser feminist researcher who spends all her day on Reddit boards and thinks that's research. Okay, so the way she found this dude's name, who they incorrect.
By the way, Reddit boards have good ass research on it. I don't know what Reddit you're in,
Well.
but there's good shit on Reddit.
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes.
But it's moot anyways because
Yeah.
Olivia is not a Redditor.
That's all the clip though. I don't think we need to watch anymore.
This is all the clip.
You're just trying to where they originally said it, right?
Yeah, I want to know. I mean, the people. I think it's important to.
Yeah, that was it. I know Olivia doesn't like to watch any more of this. That's why.
Wait, what?
Her day on Reddit boards and thinks that's research. Okay, so the way she found this dude's name, who they incorrectly doxed, is she went on her.
Oh, the doxing thing. That was such a silly thing. They blew out of proportion.
That
okay.
was the worst day ever. That's the biggest mistake I've ever made, and I will literally always repent for it.
What happened? I closed it. This is not going how I imagined it would go.
Good timing, Zach.
This is not the happy ending I was looking for.
Well, maybe reacting to this video in detail was a mistake, Ethan.
It seems to have
Maybe
been
close the
seems to
video
unpanned
and
that
just be
way.
like, you know what? Let bygones be bygones.
What is a bygone?
A bygone is something that has gone by, is in the past. So let the past be the past.
Hold on, bygone. This is like a noun. I've got a bygone. Past, outmoded. Oh, I like outmoded.
Gone by or past, yeah.
The bygone days. Okay.
It's gone by.
The stone wall is from a bygone age. We just looked at a stone wall from a bygone age. Oh man. Well, here's a positive note. They complimented Love's pronunciation for the E.
Zeteli.
That was pretty good accent. That was.
They like that.
Is it Tilly?
Zeteli.
Yeah, boy, it is. Hey, you can clip that. Put it in your soundboard.
We should. That was really good. You have it, Zach?
That was.
Good.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That's a good yeah, boy.
That's awesome.
Is it Tilly? Is it Tilly? Yeah.
My flavor. This is.
There's no.
He's not a fantastic.
His fit is.
Anyway, this has gone all wrong.
Yeah, boy.
They left They left a comment calling me a skinny legend. They said.
Well, that's the real. That's the real.
That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Everything else was blurry, but
I get that.
they pinned this comment. Shout out to Ethan though. Man's lost a lot of weight and seems happier and healthier since he quit the podcast with his wife, Hassan Piker. They really hate us.
They are really. Which, if memory serves me right, in that clip of that they cited, Hassan was being
he was being way more reconciliatory than me. Yeah.
Which yeah, generally that is the case. You're the petty bitch. So
and I say that openly.
Right. Yeah.
Also, he gives us details about the TV show. Also, the TV show wasn't a talent contest. The show is to pay tribute to celebrities, and one of the ways they do it is to have people that celebrity admires come and perform their favorite scene songs. The celebrity in question requested Preach to perform since he admires Preach.
I think we actually did get to that conclusion because we going into that we were even saying like we were having a hard time getting intel about it, but I think a Canadian fan of ours by the end of that segment had sent an explanation.
There it is.
Did they not finish the segment? Did they not finish the video?
There is one. See, that's a good call out because I feel they disappointed me here in one part.
For exclusive content, it's not going to be there. Check out the Patreon.
Oh, here they're talking about.
Because I watched, but
they talk about us making fun of the omelets thing.
Yeah, but you
don't make me stare at you. No, make sure you did it properly. Nah, that's weird. Nah.
Did that
Listen,
shit.
I know you didn't do it because I watched, but I'm angry that he made me watch.
I didn't make you watch.
To our Patreon.
Listen to the one without backing.
Because of the audio. Yeah.
Okay.
It's decent though. You'll see.
But I'll say this: as a body of people, we're sending peace and love to Omelet.
What are you saying?
They're sending peace and love
to Palestine. Cool.
What's the joke?
They go straight.
Wait, what?
Is that a Hassan joke, or are they saying? I don't know if that's like a Jew joke, an Israeli joke, or a Hassan joke, or if.
I think that's just a preachism. We need to start learning.
It's not he cracked the omelet.
Yeah, boy.
But yeah, free Palestine.
But yeah, I really don't know what he was shooting for with that one.
But I'll say this because that's what my falling out with. Well, falling out. I don't mean that, but like the.
Yeah, I mean, the show falling apart.
Yeah, over that stuff.
But still, like in that. Well,
let's analyze. I mean, he's a
figure it
professional comedian, so
right. It might be
body of people. We're sending peace and love to Omelet.
What are you saying?
They're sending peace and love
to Palestine. Cool.
I guess I just don't see what's the joke, dude.
I'm not.
No, I'm kidding. I forgive you already, man. Forgive you already.
On that bridge.
I'll tell you what. When I saw those kicks and those twirls you did on stage, oh no, not the Ambassador Bridge. Fuck.
Bridge.
No, man. That's the apex. That's where we were supposed to stand.
This is the bridge you said connects the United States to Canada?
Oh
maybe?
Shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a bummer.
Oh no. We can rebuild it. We can fix it.
We're gonna build back better.
Mm-hmm.
Like Joe Biden always
You
said.
just got to go straight to
What the fuck?
Come on, let the people.
AI is crap.
You want to just give them a rendition?
No.
Come on, let the people. Let our fans know. You know, when I said Dark Child, that when you know a song is gonna be fire when it starts, you did the notes.
Nay.
They're riffing, which is good and fine. I'm just trying to find this one part. Maybe you can help me where they're talking about the
I
omelet.
remember the
black or it's white.
About the omelet?
Yeah, about how we make
Now, this
fun
part
of
is turning-
Reach for the omelet stuff. And then they have.
Was he upset that we were?
No,
being
he's cool.
culturally insensitive to the French.
No, he's being cool. He's not even French though. He's
I
Canadian.
like that they're in touch
French
with
Canadian.
with their art.
Haitian
I mean, anyone who knows us, we've been dancing, singing from the start. No, that's what happens when you react to stuff that you didn't even watch.
Yes.
That's what happens.
All right.
Karma.
You know what I mean? But karma. So I respect that about him.
Generally, you do react to things that you haven't watched before. By the way.
What?
Which is when you react to something, usually you haven't watched it before.
Yeah, I watched it this time. Is that okay?
I'm just saying because he said that's what happens when you react to things you haven't watched before.
Mm-hmm. This is
or
not
you haven't watched.
This is not going well.
Yeah. It is what it is.
They get upset because they're insulting Preach.
No, it's fine. it's fine.
Now, if it was me, nigga, we got a problem. You can't be talking about me no omelet, bro. Huh? You can't call me no omelet, bro.
What would you have done?
Nothing.
Yeah, of course not.
Huh?
What you want?
But I would have been upset because I'm sensitive.
You're not sensitive, but we're not gonna go over that shit.
Anything else you want to say? Omelet?
No. Call me omelet again.
They never explain why we call him omelet because I think it's great. I think it's funny. You know,
I gotta explain that shit.
Show him the joke. You know, let's put the mortar down and the bricks on top. You know, one brick at a time.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Shut that camera off.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah.
All right. All right. Ab and Preach, everybody.
Yep. New bestie alert.
I've been walking around my house going, Saturday night. There was another part I wanted to see. I forget. God damn it. All right. What time is it? 4:15. We got anything else?
You know, I have something I really want you to watch.
Great.
It's an old.
Oh, there's shit at the
favorite.
top.
It's right here. I just highlighted it. I'm making it real big.
I got it.
in
The
the
will.i.am
yeah.
thing, right?
Hell yeah.
So wait, is this new or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's new. So I don't know. Longtime fans know that I love will.i.am. I made several videos about him in my early YouTube career.
Mhm.
He's just such a strange fucking dude. And he takes himself so seriously as like this great inventor and tech genius. It's really something. But he's back. And I can't wait to hear his ideas. They're always good.
Coca-Cola, I had like a perfect sentence like, yo, what's my elevator pitch? I'm like, yo, companies the size of Coke need to be verbs in society. If you don't believe me, Google it. She's like, wow, Google is a verb. I'm like, right? Coke should be a verb too. Well, what do you think?
This conversation never happened.
I don't know.
Everybody.
He goes into a lot of detail, and he was saying, you'll see, he said he was having these conversations around like 2007 or 8. That's when Black Eyed Peas were top of the world.
So maybe he's the one that made the world realize that Google. He's the one that turned Google into a verb.
Well, no, he's saying he identified that Google is a verb, and that's good for Google. So we need to turn Coke into a verb.
Coke it.
Yeah. But
you
it
need to
goes
Coke it.
really off the rails right after this. So
Coke's verb should be Coke in reverse. EKOC for eco cycle, eco community, eco concept,
No way.
eco creativity, eco collaboration. We're going to take your waste, which is plastic and aluminum. We're going to create a new base cloth, and we're going to license that base cloth to other companies to execute their sustainability efforts. Are those eco cycle Levi jeans? That's the verb. The process of transformation and making it reusable and sustainable. Because waste is only waste when you waste it. So I had my whole concept down. Like, yo, check that out, right? Eco cycle, which is Coke backwards.
could you repeat back
and it's
what
a
the
verb.
concept is?
Yeah. So Coke backwards,
right?
Which is ECO or EKOC.
Yeah.
Ecock.
Ecock.
But he removed the C. So it says eco.
So it's just eco.
But it's
We're
ecock.
just a totally different word at this point.
Cock. So he thinks people are going to say, yo, let me eco that? Ecock that?
And how does that help Coke exactly? Their name is not Eco.
By the way, Coke doesn't need more brand recognition. I don't know. I don't know will.i.am. They're
Probably
pretty good.
the most exposed brand in the world.
Maybe, yeah. They might be
there.
actually.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
And waste is only waste when you waste it. So let's not waste it. Let's renew it, reuse it. I pitched this to them in 2008.
And I haven't heard from him.
And how'd it go? Now, that was the clip that got posted on our sub. It was very funny. But whenever I see clips like this, I'm always like, what is this podcast? Where did this come from? And I managed to find it. Maybe some people in our audience were already familiar. It's the next link in the doc if you want to pop that open.
It's the concept of Coca-Cola.
I heard it. This one won a
Signal award.
a Free Waves award or
Right.
whatever it's called. Let me close all this shit.
So yeah, this is from the Grace Beverly podcast.
Yo, Grace Beverly got will.i.am. Why is he wearing the same thing? Oh, that was an excerpt from this.
It's an excerpt from this. And I want you to, because when that clip ended, I was like, I need more. I need to hear more of his pitches. And so this should be timestamped to just as the end of the Coke story. And you're going to be surprised where this goes next.
9,000 views, by the way. After
600,000
7 days.
subs.
Damn.
9,000 views.
What's going on there?
There's so many of them.
And there's such good ideas in here.
So we ended up where no one can own it if we're not partnered. They can't do anything with it if we're not doing something around sustainability. So I love pitch decks. I pitched the concept to a football player friend of mine.
I love that he loves pitch decks. Like, I don't like executing. I don't like making because that always back. I like pitch
This whole segment is about how much he loves pitching people on ideas.
That's
but you got to
awesome.
hear this idea. Back it up a little bit. You got to hear this.
He's definitely an ideas man.
Yeah.
You know.
It took us a year and a half or 2 years to get the deal on who owns Coke in reverse. I was like, but I came up with the concept. I can't. So I fought. So we ended up where no one can own it if we're not partnered. They can't do anything with it if we're not.
Coke is dying to do the Ecox campaign. Oh man, Will's sitting on gold right there.
Yeah.
Not doing something around sustainability. So I love pitch decks. I pitched the concept to a football player friend of mine. His name is Jamal Anderson. He played for the Atlanta Falcons, American football.
By the way, I don't want to make any accusations, but his mouth is very dry and his jaw is very active. And so is his tongue.
Yeah.
And I noticed this even back when I made my videos about him. So he does seem very energetic as well. Also, his lips look kind of white. Like powdery white.
One day I'm like, yo, I want to do a soundtrack to your feet. He's like, what?
Okay, cut that.
What? I'm like, yeah, think about it, bro. Everybody does soundtracks to movies. What about soundtracks to your feet?
Bro.
He's like, well, what are you freaking going on about?
That would make me really uncomfortable.
I love how in his retelling of his own story, the other guy in the conversation is like, what the fuck?
Creeped out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, have you been looking at my feet?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yo, I want to do a soundtrack to your feet.
What does that even mean? Like, what does that mean?
Yo.
Well, he's going to explain.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he's going to explain.
I was like, oh, hear me out. How many weeks is your training to go and play pro? He was like, it's 12 weeks. 12 weeks, right? So for each week, I'm going to make a song.
What's going through her head right now? She's just like, what? Oh, man. She's going to end this whole long anecdote, be like, yeah, that's crazy. So anyway.
She kind of has Phidias energy in this clip.
Yeah. Oh, for real? That's good.
Each mode of training that you
say or do anything. Just nodding while he rants.
Those are the best podcasters. Really good.
You do. Because you need your feet to play your sport.
No.
It's called football, bro. Yo. So I'm gonna make a soundtrack to your feet. You're probably gonna get a shoe deal, right? So instead of
What
the
does that
songs,
mean?
the 12 songs, which is an album, being sold at Tower Records or Virgin Megastore, we're gonna sell them at Foot Locker. Selling music
Sell
at
what?
a shoe store because you're gonna
Selling his foot soundtrack?
Foot soundtrack, Ethan. Try and keep up.
So he's making an album.
He's making an album.
To sell at Foot Locker.
It's a concept record that will
About
be sold
his
at Foot Locker about this random NFL player's feet.
So what is it like? Like, are we doing like?
Is that foot music to you?
But I don't know what foot music is. I don't know. My brain is not expanded enough.
Yo.
Yo.
I'm gonna have a shoe and it's soundtrack to your feet, which is really the freaking theme songs and commercials to your shoe that's gonna be sold, bro. Brilliant. So he was like, yo, all right, let's do it. I'm like, wait, really?
After that, Ian?
So I was signed up to do it. He gets hurt. So I'm like, dang it. My whole concept is gone. And so then I went to my friend. I'm like, yo, let's do a soundtrack to a beer. And so we flew to Colorado. There's a beer called Coors.
There's a
beer
beer
called
called
Coors family.
Coors.
This
Yeah,
is
a little
2003.
underground. You might not have heard of it
Flew to
before.
Colorado, had a whole pitch.
I want to fuck this.
Made a pitch deck.
Hey,
I'm like,
chill.
yo, I'm gonna make a soundtrack to your beer. And so they're like, we're not in the music business. I'm like, yes, you are. I don't know one bar that doesn't play music where people aren't drinking.
Wait, so
your-
there was like tons of cuts there, and this is the original podcast.
So that was a bit nasty.
Was
I
there?
apologize.
What?
I didn't see the cuts.
Oh, I zoomed in on her face. You could see here.
So he was like, yo, all right, let's do it. I'm like, wait, really? So I was signed up to do it. He gets hurt. So I'm like, dang it. My whole concept is gone. And so then I went to my friend. I'm like, yo, let's do a soundtrack to a beer. And so we flew to Colorado.
Wait, hold on.
There's
A
beer-
soundtrack to a beer. I mean, okay, that's commercial.
That's just a commercial jingle.
We've done that. We've done that.
I think Coors. Coors has done that.
They probably even do have a soundtrack. You know, it's a
I met
jingle.
with the Coors family.
He invented doing a jingle.
This is 2003.
There's a cut.
I flew to Colorado, had a whole
Am I crazy?
Yeah, no.
pitch.
I think they
Made
just
a
ran
pitch
it through
deck.
like an AI.
I'm like,
where
yo, I'm gonna make a
There's a
soundtrack
cut.
to your beer.
They cut out the
And so
quiet
they're
parts.
like,
they probably just ran it through an AI, cut out the
The
quiet
gaps.
parts. Yeah.
What?
we're
Yeah.
not in the music
There's a cut.
business. I'm like,
There's
yes,
a cut.
you are. I don't know one bar that doesn't play music where people aren't drinking your product and listening to music for free. Who's gonna go to a bar that doesn't play music? And what do they
Who
go?
does he talk to all day? Like, there's somebody in his life that listens to this all day, and I have to wonder who is it.
Assistant?
Someone's being paid a lot of money just to listen to this shit all fucking day.
Go to bars for? To buy music or buy your product? So you are in the music business. You just don't know it. Because without music, your product doesn't get sold at certain locations. So they love my concept. They gave me the gig. And if you go on iTunes,
I'm captivated by this. I'm really curious where this is going.
The mouth sounds are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that
can't
last
get over
one
it.
was real loud.
It seems like he has a really dry mouth.
Really sad.
right now, there's an album up there called Must Be 21, because in America, that's the age for drinking. There's a song in there called Let's Do It. It was originally supposed to be called Let's Get Started.
Oh.
But they wanted me to change the title to Let's...
Yeah, you can't name it the same title as your
Wait,
hit
let's
song.
get. Well, this is the prequel.
I
in a
don't
way.
think so.
No, because
Do It. Supposed
the
to be
one we
called
all
Let-
know is Get Restarted.
Let's get restarted.
Yeah, but
Andrew.
he's dropping some knowledge about this prequel that evidently existed.
Okay, hold
Let's
on.
get
hold
it started.
Called Let's Do It. It was originally supposed to be called Let's Get Started.
Let's get started.
But they wanted me to change the title to Let's Do It.
But that song's not called Let's Do It. He's made a song afterwards, and he wanted to give it the same name as his hit song.
I think he said this was in 2003. I think this is a prequel, my friend.
But he never. Okay, but that song's not called "Let's Do It."
No, I know. I think we're talking about two different songs here entirely.
And then we eventually released a different version of "Let's Get Started." There's an artist on that compilation.
Dude,
must be 21. By the name of John Stevens.
Where did we start?
John-
we were talking about
pitch decks.
This dude is like, I mean, he's shirtless Eddie of the entertainment world.
Do you think we can get will.i.am to come on and talk to us about this kind of
I'll go get McDonald's and let him keep telling us about tech.
Let's get Will in here.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be mean. It wouldn't be good because I just.
You'd be mean to him?
I would be mean, even unintentionally, because it's like I can't sit there as he goes on and on about this shit.
yeah.
You know, coke backwards.
All right, that's
Do you
fair.
think she forgot what they're talking
She is
about?
I did. Yeah, she is totally lost.
She's like hoping that she can just pretend like
Jump
she
in with
gets
a new
it.
question
Yeah,
at some point. Yeah.
That's all she's thinking about is her next question.
Yeah.
Right.
When there's a pause.
Stevens.
He's the type of dude though. It doesn't matter what you ask him. He's going.
He's going to talk about what he's going to talk about.
Legal name is John Stevens. His artist name that he became after that project is called John Legend. There's a person by the name of Stacy that's on that project that then became Fergie. So this Must Be 21 record was a soundtrack to a beer. But because the beer company funded it, they're not in the music business. So I ended up owning the masters to something they paid for. Fucking crazy. So, I always had this
good for you.
Looking at what's happening from an elevated view to then make sense of it and be creative and curious.
I'm trying to take an elevated view on this monologue, and I can't tell what I'm looking at.
Pitch and fearless. What's the worst going to happen? You pitch something and somebody's like, nah. So the whole premise of it is to come up with the perfect pitch.
And when did you start realizing that actually kind of entrepreneurship was very much part of your job as a musician?
All right.
He just answered that.
Were you not listening?
You're not listening, lady. Grace.
Damn, there's only 25 comments. Lovely how you gave him space and time to feel comfortable enough to express himself. True.
Okay, so they like that she's not talking.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
To live a creative life, we must lose our fear of being wrong. Okay.
That's a quote by Motivation.
Mm-hmm. He's so neurodivergent and it's magic.
Maybe a little bit.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? I mean, okay. Magic. And then, right? He is spicy.
Neuro spicy.
What are the obvious
This is
tells
such an
of
odd
him?
comment.
This is the strangest. Oh yeah, it is. I thank you. This is such an odd comment.
Yo.
Why don't we make a soundtrack about your feet?
I still don't know what that means, man. All right. That was will.i.am, everybody. Still got it.
You still got it.
I want to do a soundtrack to your feet.
Oh, actually, there's one more thing I wanted to watch short. Oh, something new?
Wait, I think you're
This
gonna
is
want.
massive.
Should be the punctuation mark on the episode because this is
Love was right.
big news. Oh boy,
This is massive, guys.
All right. So it's a slide. It shows 46,000 people watching. Nice.
Nice. Now next.
Okay. I can't sleep. Hold the phone. Wait,
Yeah,
hold the
Dad.
phone. But
Yeah.
that's so
Yep.
dumb. Hold on. Does he? Does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah. That's the same wall.
Is this the first time someone's pointed this out? Is
Yeah, I
this a
think so.
revelation?
Perhaps.
Revelation?
Perhaps.
What is it possible that this is all in his camper?
Yeah, right. Nice try, dude.
Yeah, no, maybe.
Does he have a wall like this in his camper?
Yeah, he could.
Maybe he rebuilt it because he was.
To be an exact replica of his old
I mean,
bedroom.
yeah, that's possible.
This is very damning.
It is. Because he has no shirt on. I mean,
No, he's in her bed.
yeah, he's.
Okay,
There's no.
so hold on. Fake divorce, or post-breakup
Gotta
sex.
lie about us.
Could be, yeah. That frankly, okay. I know couples they hook up from time to time during when they're going through a breakup, divorce, whatever.
It's complicated.
But he posted this
Complicated
in the middle of the night. I can't sleep with the lights fully on.
It's probably not in the middle of the night. He probably is like chilling with the kids, the family. Is like, oh, I gotta post a little thing where I look lonely. Let me just go and take a little photo.
Well, what about because she lets him in the house. He goes there and spends time with the kid. Maybe she's out on a date and he got in her bed,
crawls into
take
the
a
bed.
nap, I mean, so he could smell it and stuff.
If this isn't enough evidence, I don't know what to tell you, brother.
This
Well,
is
it's certainly evidence
it's
that he's
absolutely
clearly in the bed.
It's
I mean,
absolutely her bed.
100%.
Well,
That's true. But
absolutely,
what you take away from that,
I think
you
it's
know.
silly to take away anything else than that.
It's hard to take anything else away.
Yeah.
It's hard. Unless maybe he's just really even more pathetic than we thought. He's in there smelling her pillow.
Yeah.
And she's out on a date.
That must be it.
He's babysitting the kids.
He ain't smelling her pillow, bro.
You don't think so?
Smelling something else. He ain't smelling the pillow.
What's he smelling? Her panties? Is that what you're getting at?
I think he's a sick fuck.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Oh my god.
All right. Thank you, Zach. We love that about you. You're probably right.
It's possible.
I mean, if he's in there sniffing her pillow, he's in there sniffing her panties.
Sure. I mean, why make two trips?
Yeah.
You know he's got a drawer in his
Consolidate
camper
your
full of her.
errands, you know?
He's got a drawer in his camper full of her stolen panties.
Yeah.
Two birds.
Wait, this is nuts.
Yeah.
What is happening? Why are you guys doing this? This is like 90% something. There's some fishy business here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One other alternative. Old photo.
No.
What'd you say?
Old photo.
But this is their new house, isn't it?
Not like brand new.
They lived there together.
Yeah.
Old photo. Why would he post an old photo of himself?
Wait,
he could take
I
that
think
photo
I saw
anytime.
him wear that bracelet. Another
I'm
picture.
just throwing out some other options.
I
here.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna have to. They need to answer to this.
They will. They will in like a week or two. They'll post a YouTube video. We're back. We didn't get. We're our wedding.
We
something,
saved the
yada,
marriage.
yada.
The top comment is, yeah, it's pretty obvious it's all fake. Ethan is so gullible. Come on.
Chill, dude.
Just
It
because
is
I
not
want to believe.
Given some pretty good rationale to be.
You guys might still be wrong. I don't know if they're getting back together. It could have been a pity sex. It could have been.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
It
yeah.
absolutely could have been.
No, 100%. Post breakup hookup.
He's
happened.
there. He's there all
He's
the time.
outside.
Yeah.
Could not be more convenient.
Nope.
It's about sex.
But it's not looking good. Didn't someone say that they were trying to buy an RV to travel the world? I can see them using the rumors to jumpstart the purchase of the RV.
Yep.
How do you? Hold on. You're not gonna. You know you're not gonna take an RV around the world.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Well, you will if you can't afford your house.
Maybe they're gonna ferry it to
Ferry
Europe.
across the
I don't
Well,
know.
not actually travel the world, but I mean maybe they can't afford their house and they're gonna get away together. They leave together in their house.
Leave the kids.
No,
It
with the
just
kids,
seems
with the
awfully-
whole family.
And I mean, let me just say too, if this does end up being fake and a scam or whatever, I mean, obviously on its face, that's a psychotic thing to do to like try and trick your audience or whatever. But also with like the kids involved, it's like
It's really sick.
having them participate in this ruse that their parents are getting a divorce.
That
is beyond psycho. Which like
They
I'm not
are.
saying they are, and maybe that is what's going on. But I think it's reasonable to not fully commit to the fake theory
If
yet.
they're faking it, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna even reconcile. They might never say it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see.
We will see.
My theory is 2 weeks. Boom. YouTube video.
I feel
That
like
quick?
this is
Yeah.
so fucked up. I mean, they've done a lot to tarnish their reputations, but this is crazy.
Because I don't think they're that poor. Because he can still land some boxing deals, and we know how much money there's.
It's really
in
hard to
that.
tell how much money they have. I don't know.
I think because they've got 20 million subscribers, something like that, right? They've been making a lot of fucking money for a long time, and now these Snapchat deals, boxing. I'm sure he can still
They
get.
lost so much money on that house, and he got sued, and she's being sued.
I feel like they were living way beyond their means. Like, yeah, they were big YouTubers, but I don't know. They were living it up.
But
like,
if they are
He
getting
had like
sued,
2 or 3 Rolls Royce.
yeah, it was like ridiculous.
if they're getting sued, don't you think that would take longer? Because they got sued maybe 2 or 3 years ago. They could stall that shit forever, right?
Not
So
forever.
would
No,
they
you can't stall
already
it
have
forever.
lost the money?
No.
They could oh, okay.
You can't stall it forever.
No, not forever, but for
Couple years.
Yeah,
I mean,
more than this. I feel like they wouldn't have had to pay out the
They're
money.
gonna spend all the money. Well, they can take their assets too,
and
they'll
the-
repossess their RV and shit.
Yeah. Because
You
they,
know.
I feel like they have a lot of personal cash, but then just the company gets sued, and they are not liable personally.
Man, this is not looking good for them. This is not looking good. We got to watch closely. Everybody, I hope you're all watching. I don't want to miss a detail. All right. That's about it.
That's it. 3 hours and 31 minutes on the dot.
Abba and Preach, I'm here to build a bridge. I'm a bridge builder. I'm a carpenter like Jesus Christ. He was a carpenter. And I love wood. I'm a wood man.
Do you?
But here's
Love
what
wood? You respect wood?
I respect wood. I would never put a cold drink on wood without a
coaster,
a doily.
Final season, baby, coming this Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's huge, man. It's the end of an era. Members go up. Thank you so much. €100. Wow, thank you. Send Cody to drive by to check on them. Oh God, I wouldn't even do that to them.
Yeah, I know.
Members
Anybody.
go up. Twice. Did you donate twice or just the same?
No, we both sent the message.
Oh. Thank you, members go up. We love you. You are the man or woman or you know, in between. Is in between okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Members go up as
It's a spectrum.
Oh, he's a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But I'll say this, Abba and Preach, maybe what you said to Olivia was kind of fucked up. You know, maybe some reconciliation, an apology. I don't
At
think
least
that'll
apologize for calling her a Redditor. That's the
That's
really
slander.
fucked up thing.
Yep.
for putting her face. Yeah, that's messed up. You got. If you guys can just apologize to Olivia for that edit you did, then I think we can build bridges all the way to heaven. Also, was there something else that was unforgivable? The trans stuff. They've been making less trans videos. We might have got through to them to that. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I should check.
No idea if that's true.
Let me see. Abba and Preach.
Let's just wrap it up.
Let me
Yeah.
just take a quick browse.
Okay.
Let's see if there's any trans videos in the recent tabs here. Here's me.
Transgender.
This looks kind of okay. Well, the title is ambiguous, so I'll count that. I don't see anything yet. I don't see anything. Right? Something better, Saturday night. Oh, they post a lot. I'm at 4 weeks. But I don't see anything about trans or gay people. Right? That's a leaf. We love that leaf being turned. We love that leaf, folks. There it is. So, let's build a bridge. That's it. What do you... Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, whatever. It then.
I did.
I'm pretty sure I said that on the air before.
And you probably shouldn't have that time too.
Why?
Well,
I don't know
want
everything
that
about
known.
him.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for watching. Nothing like ending the show on a button. People say no bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty out. Got to be honest with you. I mean, why do you care? Like they're not that cool or entertaining.
Because it's 2024. That's why. New beginnings. We're building bridges. I like to have less enemies, more.
Yeah, you can have less enemies,
more
but that doesn't mean
chill
you have to be friends
acquaintances. The thing is, you look at people like Jeff, for example. He's an outlier, but an example of blossoming, beautiful friendships that rose from the ashes of a burned bridge, And we did like a Harry Potter magic wand, Mary Poppins that shit. Should we do a poll?
Ethan, let's wrap it up.
No bridge, man. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry, Olivia. No bridge. I didn't bear that in mind. I'm going to throw him over a bridge. How about that?
Maybe not that. Okay, fine. She loves it, so it's fine.
I couldn't throw you guys. You guys are probably way bigger than me. I couldn't throw y'all. And I wouldn't either. And I wouldn't do that.
No, you would never throw.
I wouldn't try to
anyone
kill. I don't want to kill you guys. Definitely. Like, can we at least agree on that?
off. 100%.
Like, can we meet on that bridge?
Yeah, I'll meet you on that bridge.
Nice. See, that's progress.
Yeah.
It's good. All right. Well, so much for that. Thanks everyone for watching. We had a lot of fun here today. And today's Monday, so we'll be back on Wednesday.
Not tomorrow.
Huh?
Not tomorrow.
And again, reminder for members, tomorrow's episode will be on Thursday, which is the new day for See You Next Thursday. Tuesdays for the memes. Anyway, thank you everybody. Have a great evening. See you next time.